We're alive again.
Technical issues, but we're back.
Yes. Part 2 of the Brazilian presidential election. I don't want to watch this.
Oh, Tali, maybe you can stay with this mouse. Take a look. It's much easier for you. Oh, Tali.
Okay.
So guys, we're back. I'm sorry. We're having some issues with the connection for some reason. I don't know why. I was answering a question to Saif. I said that the reason for hi, Christopher. We're back, man. The reason for the election to be at the end of the month is because it's a whole new campaign. The candidates will go around the country, try to convince the population who voted on their opponents to vote to them. So it's a whole new place. They will also try to have alliances, partnerships with other candidates, the ones who lost on the first round.
Yes.
The ones who lost. No, not there. Not there. Pick up a paper. Here. There you go. So they will convince these people to vote on them, okay? That's why they need 30 days.
Yes. 30 days to the people who deciding who is going
to vote. Yes. So another thing that is important to say is that probably we're going to have a runoff in Sao Paulo as well. São Paulo is, we call the biggest colégio eleitoral. It's the place in Brazil with more voters, more people to go voting in São Paulo, of course. So here the competition is kind of a copy of what is happening in the federal realm, the federal scenario. Jair Bolsonaro has put one of his candidates called Tarcísio. The guy is from Rio de Janeiro. He doesn't live in Sao Paulo. This is one of the things they were criticizing this guy for, because he has no idea about how Sao Paulo works. It's not my opinion. It's common sense here in Brazil. Sao Paulo is a different country inside Brazil.
Tarcísio Freitas.
Tarcísio is leading the competition, but it's just 3.16% of the machines checked. Tarcísio has 46.7%, and Fernando Haddad, the candidate of PT,
30%.
who is aligned with former President Lula, 30% so far, 30.9%. And then we have Rodrigo Garcia. He's the current governor of Sao Paulo. He was the vice of João Dória, who left the government to compete for president and then decided to step out before the elections started.
Yes.
So he is not popular because he's just got 19.6%. He's from PSDB. And Vinicius Poit appears on the fourth position with 1.4% of the machines checked here in Sao Paulo.
Okay, guys.
If this continues, just to conclude, Tali.
Yeah.
If this continues, we're going to have a runoff in Sao Paulo as well. Right?
16% of the machines checked.
Yeah, just 3.16% of the machines checked so far. We have a Bolsonaro supporter here in the comments. Pellegrini, be welcome to this video.
Welcome.
Okay. So we have just started showing the foreigners what's going on in Brazil.
Yes, 10% of the machines. Sorry.
Go on.
10% of the machines checked. Jair Bolsonaro is 48, still 48, the first in the row, and then Lula 42. Before, when they started to check, Lula was in the front, and then the second one was Jair Bolsonaro, and then they turned Jair Bolsonaro now is the first one, and Lula is the second one, 10%.
But look, the positions don't change very much. Third
Yes.
place, Simone Tebet with 4.56%. Huge gap between the second and the third positions.
Yes.
Which just shows the polarization in the country, just like the United States, where you have the Democrats and the Republicans. Brazil is walking towards the same direction, left, right, the discussion that is apparently universal, happening everywhere. And fourth position, a candidate who was part of Lula's government when Lula was the president, who is Ciro Gomes. He's got 3.07% of the votes so far. Too soon to call, as Kevin said. There's a lot to go on, but if the scenario goes like this, we're gonna go to a runoff on the federal level. Okay,
guys. You want to conclude?
No, go ahead.
As Mark said in the live before, the voting here is too secure. We have a lot of, how do you say
protocols?
We have a lot of protocols to work in this event, and then if you are not right with the things there, you commit a crime.
I think we said this in the beginning, right?
But
you commit a federal crime.
You can commit a federal crimes, and then all these things, the crimes are
registered.
And then we have some numbers here. The 11% of the machines checked. We have
786 electoral crimes.
Yeah.
250 people have been busted.
Yeah.
What is a federal crime? I mean, what is an electoral crime? Just to make it clear.
It's like give the people.
Yes.
There's something called that it's a small paper with
the number of your candidates.
Or you make a mess, like is yelling or shouting or trying to persuade the others to vote on your candidates. Inside the voting cabin.
The cabins,
the cabin vote. You cannot.
I think it's more like a booth. There's a booth and then you go and you vote.
Você não pode mexer. Você não pode mexer nas coisas, tirar selfie.
Yes, you cannot take a cell phone. We are not allowed.
Yeah,
when we go into the room.
You cannot make selfie or take a picture when you are voting.
Exactly, showing who you voted to.
Even the people who works inside the room cannot do that, right?
Yeah. So other than that, distributing your pamphlets with your campaign cannot take place.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to stop campaigning on the eve.
Yeah.
So yesterday was the deadline. Today, not possible.
The guys who are comfort to go to with blouse or bandeira,
a t-shirt, a flag,
or a cap. You can go there. You can do that, but you cannot yell or something.
So if I want to go with a Bolsonaro cap, no problem.
You are totally able to.
A Lula.
You are totally able to go like this, dressed as you want, but you cannot do something more than that.
Yeah. You cannot, go over the lines. You cannot cross the line with this. However, it's not recommended for you to go with anything that could support the other candidate. Then again, things have been very polarized in Brazil, unfortunately. Yeah. And you have the right to vote on who you want to, but show this publicly, other people might not like it.
get offended.
Yeah, they get offended. They want to go
It's like get offended
argue
for
with you.
For real.
Like, let's tell the story of what happened. We took an Uber.
Yes.
Very important. We took an Uber. Do you want to tell the story? Go ahead.
No, you can say.
We took an Uber to go to the voting spot because we vote 2 neighborhoods away where Manuela goes to school. And it was not the Uber, it was the taxi when we were,
right,
yes.
Yeah.
We went to the supermarket to film a video. By the way, tomorrow, we're going to have a video on the channel about the prices in Brazil.
Yes.
What is inflation like? I want to thank Kevin Coutain from Brooklyn, New York, for the suggestion. He said, hey, Mark, why don't you go to a supermarket and show us what prices look like, what it is? And also, I want to thank Tony Moreno from Manchester, England, who has had the same idea. Go to a supermarket, show us around. I want to see the aisles. I want to see the products. And Kevin gave an idea and show the prices, show the inflation, talk to us about what things would be before and what they are like now. So we went to a supermarket, and on the way back, we were talking to a cab driver who told us he got a passenger, and it was a woman, a lady, and the woman asked him who he had voted to, who voted for, and he said, Lula 22. He was joking because Lula is 13. That's the number.
The number that we put on the machine
that we
is
punch
13.
In 13. For you to vote to Lula is 13.
And 22 to vote to Jair Bolsonaro.
So he said he had voted to Lula 22. And she
just kidding.
She was puzzled. She said, but Bolsonaro is 22. And he said, exactly, that's my candidate. And he told us she got really mad. Like she started saying bad things to him, like this country is a crap because of people like you.
Like you, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't go into evolution. We don't evolve because of people like you. So there was a horrible argument inside the taxi, and he was telling us,
and then
he was really down because of that.
She was like carrying fish with the bag, and then the fish was watery. I don't know.
The fish was leaking, right?
Leaking, yeah. And then she let the fish leak inside his car.
Yes.
The guy, just to provoke more this guy. This thing is not acceptable.
So yeah,
it's not cool.
Guys, I think people forget I'm not here for that, but people forget the foundations of what a democracy is.
Yeah.
Everybody's free to vote on whoever they want to.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons we're not going to reveal here, to tell you guys who we have voted to. Because first, it's not important for the discussion. Second, it's going to bring trolls to the channel that I don't want to. The focus of the channel is to tell the foreigners how beautiful Brazil is, and for that reason I'm going to be away from these things. I'm going to definitely stay on the sidelines, and I'm not going to reveal who I have voted to. If you are my personal friend, if you talk to me behind the cameras, you guys know who I have voted to. If you don't know, I will tell you later. It's not a problem, but not here. The point here is we are here to bring you the results impartially so that you guys understand. I want to talk to you guys. Please ask me questions. I want to talk to you about what it would mean to have Lula in the presidency again, what it would mean to have Bolsonaro as a president again, like a continuation of the last mandate. So
look, sorry.
Go on.
14% of the machines checked. Jair Bolsonaro go down 1 point. He's 47%.
He had 48, now 47.
Yeah. And Lula
up 43.
Yeah.
43.28% of the legal votes, the ones that were legal, that were approved.
Yeah.
43%.
Simone Tablet.
Simone iPad, we're going to call her.
Simone Tablet.
Because her name is Tabet. I don't know if it's French, but she's always saying tablet. So Simone iPad.
Because you guys know that Brazilians are the best ones in meme, you know.
Yes,
It's meme.
yeah. So
The
Simone Tablet, exactly.
So they call the girl Simone Tablet, you know.
But Simone Tablet's 4.53% so
yeah,
far.
They're still the same.
Nothing
the
has
same
changed.
number,
Ciro
yeah.
Gomes, 3.06. I think pretty stable there.
Yes.
We have Pyrotechnic. Let's go Bolsonaro, supporting Bolsonaro. You just mistaken a letter A on his name. It's Bolsonaro, S-O, but that's okay. That's fine. It could have been a typo, no problem. Not a Portuguese teacher here at this time, but it's okay.
Guys,
Neil is saying, yikes, but yeah, it's true. Politics can be dangerous.
Yeah.
LOL. Yeah, unfortunately. In everywhere, right, Neil? You are from the United States. You know, when Trump was the president, things got really complicated, right?
For the people, it's all white.
Yes. Guys,
who have you voted to? I mean, who voted for?
Huh?
Who have you voted for?
Kids don't vote.
Kids don't vote. Okay.
Yes.
So look, Christopher is saying, from what I gathered, basically whoever has the plurality won't win, only unless they have the majority. 51% of the votes will.
Yes.
Will the election finish today? If not, they restart a new campaign 20 days. Actually, they start on Monday, the new campaign. Right?
Yes.
Not in 20 days. They start on Monday, and then in 20 something days, we're going to have, I think it's October 30th is the runoff. We're going to go to the polls again, vote again. So.
Okay. About the
They can't see that.
Ai, meu Deus, como que fala?
It's just a bright
o assunto
screen.
que a gente tá falando.
The subject we were talking before.
About the subject we're talking about. When we work inside the room, controlling the machine, the voting machine, the first thing we do when we start the work is print a big
strip of paper, right?
Strip of paper with checking if there's no candidate vote. Like we need to check if all the candidates has 0 votes to start the
good. So this is done prior to the beginning of the election.
Yeah, we need to check first if the thing is all 0 to start working, né? And then we attach this paper inside the paper bag.
Which goes to
we go the disk inside.
Okay.
To prove that this machine was totally
hasn't been tampered with. Yes. Yeah. So this is important. The machines need to have 0 votes prior to the beginning.
Yes.
So these people, the mesários, the people that are elected, I said selected by the computers, the Brazilian computers, I could be selected for the next election.
I was selected since I was 17, I think.
So from 17 to almost
to 24.
24
when
years
I get
old.
Pregnant from Manu, I decided to
you stepped out. Okay.
Yeah, and asked for the president of the
regional tribunal
to
let you go.
To let me go for me to get Manu, né?
So from the age of 17 to 24, when she got pregnant.
Yes.
That's when she worked for the elections in Brazil. And they always had to print a strip of paper.
We start printing and check if all the
machines were 0.
Votes were 0.
Yeah, and then it would start again, you know?
Yeah. And
let me read some comments here, Tali.
Yeah.
So Neil said, okay. Oh, so I said about Pellegrini. Okay, from what I gather, I hate Mojo Rider says, I hate politics. I just want the best for you guys, whatever that is. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Messages like this. Look, we want the best for everybody. We want the best for America, for China, for guys.
Everywhere.
But it sounds really philosophical, but we are but one people under God's heaven.
Yes.
I mean, we are different, okay? Different colors, different eyes, hair, but what's the point in
And
fighting?
this is the beauty of the thing, right?
Yeah, life is fleeting. Life is fleeting. We'll be dead in God knows when. So what is the point of staying here fighting because of a candidate?
Yes.
This is one of the reasons that drives me away from soccer. I love soccer. But whenever I said Sao Paulo, I root for Sao Paulo and Corinthians. I'm Corinthians. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
People started fighting. What is the reason? So put just Corinthians to play. I always said this. Have just Corinthianos in the States, or just São Paulinos, or just Palmeirenses. I want to see you win something without adversaries, opponents. So politics is the same. People are going crazy. People are punching each other because of a candidate. Give me a break, man.
Yes.
Give me a break, you know? So, okay, let me read. And then, yes, a pyrotechnic said, yeah, I'm from the United States and I miss President Trump. But yeah, it can be wild. Yeah, you can say that again, brother. Can you briefly explain Lula's history in politics? Wow. Christopher, you have the best questions, man, the best comments. I have seen videos of him when he was younger and also heard that he was in prison. Can you explain his story a little bit?
Yes. Oh.
You see,
Whoa.
when I take a glass of water and I take a couple of sips is because it's serious.
I want some water.
Deixa eu colocar para ela aqui.
Ok, let's. Ele começou do sindicato, né? Ele era do
Vamos
sindicato.
explicar para eles.
Yes.
Just a second, guys. Quer passar o poll, Thali? Fica à vontade.
Guys, 17% of the machines were checked and
Have been checked. Right?
have been checked. And then Jair Bolsonaro is still the first one with 47% of the voters, and then Lula was 43% of the voters. The votes until now.
The valid votes. We call valid votes, right?
Yes. Simone Tebet still 4%. And Ciro is still.
Simone Tebet. Manu would vote for Simone
Ciro Gomes
Tebet.
is still 3% of the valid votes.
Manu said that she would vote for Simone Tablet.
No, I didn't.
She loves the iPad.
She loves the iPad.
Okay, let's talk about Lula. Then again, don't hate me.
The numbers of crimes increased 1,088% e 378 pessoas
Nossa,
presas.
eu não entendi nada.
Subiu o
número de crimes, quanto?
1,188%.
So guys, look, if the electoral crimes, 1,188 crimes, bigger than the other elections, the previous one at least. And the people busted for the electoral crimes, 388, just for you to see how the polarization is something hard, right?
And the justice, the election, justice electoral.
The justice, the electoral justice.
The electoral justice is very hard.
Very hard on these
they
people,
take
yeah.
the people and bust them there.
I think there's a law that says that you cannot drink on this day, right?
Yeah, guys, Brazil cannot sell
booze,
like alcohol in general.
Booze, yes.
You cannot sell. You cannot drink. You cannot go to the
bars.
Go voting. Drunk.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yes.
some people want to buy before and take and then go to vote.
Okay, let me talk about President Lula, the former president. Lula is from Partido dos Trabalhadores, or the Labor Party. Okay, as we say, the Labor Party, and we call PT, Partido dos Trabalhadores in Portuguese.
Yes.
He comes from unions, okay, especially the metallurgy, those factories that manufacture big machines and maybe car wheels, this kind of things. He's from São Bernardo do Campo.
Sorry, guys. São Paulo we have 10% of the machines
Checked.
checked. Bolsonaro, it's 52%.
52.24%.
And Lula is 37% of the votes.
The votes.
Of the votes in Sao Paulo. Sorry, Daddy.
It's okay, Tari. We're live.
Okay, so go ahead.
The
Sorry,
votes.
guys.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
So, no, just to say that in Sao Paulo, the rejection for PT is big. So I want to see how things will play out with Haddad, right, Ali?
Yes.
Who is from PT and who is running for the government, because here normally they don't win.
But
This is-
Tarcísio is in the front. He's still in the front.
He's ahead, right? So, okay, coming back to the story of Lula. So he's from the Union, okay? And some people say he never worked with anything. He was just there protesting against the factories and everything. But be as it may, he became really popular. And he tried to become a president straight away. He didn't go for governor, for a congressman, for city councilor, even mayor of Sao Paulo. Never. He's from Sao Paulo, right? I mean, at least that's where he grew up. He made his career here in Sao Paulo.
São Bernardo do Campo.
São Bernardo do Campo, which
Yes.
is it's in the outskirts of the city, okay?
It's close here,
Yes.
our house.
So I was born in 1980. I was a kid after the military regime in Brazil that finished in 1985, 84, 85, when democracy came back again, because it was a dictatorship, okay, from 60 something to 85. So Lula, from then on, started competing for president. So he competed in 1989 against Fernando Collor. He lost. He competed in 1994. He lost to Fernando Henrique Cardoso,
Yes.
the creator of Real, the currency we still have. Then he competed in 1998 against the same Fernando Henrique Cardoso when the re-election was reestablished. Following the same standards of the United States, he also didn't win. And then in 2002, he became the president.
Against Serra.
Against José Serra from the same party of Fernando Henrique Cardoso. Very good memory. I didn't remember. So then, guys, from then on, he became the president. He was re-elected until 2008, right? And then he put Dilma Rousseff from the same party, and Dilma Rousseff was also re-elected.
Yes.
Right? But for the leftists, and I'm not here to judge, she suffered a coup d'etat, right? As they say, but not with the military, but there was a plot taking place behind her government, according to these guys. I'm just paraphrasing. And they removed her from the government. So Lula was a good president. Yes, he was a good president.
We consider that he was a good president for the financial,
for the economy, he was really good.
For
for the schools.
Or...
Look, I'm going to number here what people say. Okay, then again, we are neutral here, but we're going to tell both sides. Okay, look at what we had during Lula's presidency. He invested a lot in universities.
Yes.
So he created programs for the poor people to go to the universities. There was also a program, a scholarship for people to go study in Canada, go study in the United States, go study in England, go study in Australia, go study French in Germany, in Switzerland, and the government financed those things, right? Also, the civil construction was booming, was blowing up when President Lula was the president. Everywhere you went, you had buildings and buildings and buildings being put up. Also, President Lula was responsible for paying off the Brazilian debt. in the 90s, I grew up in school learning about the Brazilian debt that was huge. He paid off.
Yes.
And I remember one movement that he offered is to pay off Spain's debt. And this was outrageous for the Spanish. Brazil is going to pay off our debt. He offered this. Lula on the foreign policy was not aligned to the United States.
Yes.
What does that mean? I love the United States. I have to be very clear about this, and I love my American friends. However, being aligned to the United States has never been good for our foreign policy. I will explain. If you pick up our books, and I graduated in foreign relations, okay? If you pick up our books and our foreign policy, many governments trying to align to the United States, and they always promised us good things and never fulfilled. So the promises were never fulfilled. I normally joke that the United States is that strong athlete, and Brazil was the nerd carrying the athlete's books under any promises of fixing him up with girls or anything. Never happened. So Lula understood this and aligned to China and created the BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And then we had an economic bloc with our own bank and investments coming and going. China became the first partner of Brazil. This has to be very clear. All during President Lula's government. Okay? I'm telling their story. On the right story, on the people who support Bolsonaro, on the people who are from the right, the right wing, they say Lula used a credit card and bought things installments, and the bomb exploded in the hands of his surrogate, Dilma Rousseff.
The thing of Petrobras maybe was considered
many corruption scandals during Lula's government. Many. Petrobras.
Mensalão.
Some people, there was something called Mensalão da Petrobras. Some people say that the government of Lula got a lot of money from the Petrobras. Petrobras, if you guys don't know, is a state company, a state oil company, okay? So they had a superávit or a surplus, superávit is in Portuguese, a surplus of billions of dollars when Lula got into the presidency. When he left, or when Dilma left, things were down.
Yeah.
Many corruption scandals. Apparently, Dilma bought a company in the United States, an oil company that was bankrupt. And it was a big scandal because it involved billions of dollars in this transaction. So people say, okay, Lula had all these good things because of the moment the world was living. The United States was down, and of course, the emerging countries were up. So investments ran away from the United States, went to Brazil, went to China, went to India, went to South Africa. So that's how the opponents justify the good moments that Lula brought to this country, because it was an international scenario. It was nothing to do with the president, people say. But others will say, come on, he followed the same macro policies from the previous government, Fernando Henrique Cardoso. So people, even the housekeepers traveled to the United... Guys, do you want to see if a Brazilian is wealthy in Brazil or lives well? He goes to Miami. Miami is the fiscal paradise for us. People go buy iPhones, go buy iPads, travel to Miami, go to Orlando, take pictures with Mickey Mouse. This is a symbol that Brazil is going well, or that family in particular is going well. Lula, during his government, people went to Miami a lot. President was Obama there. And Brazil left $9 billion in tourism in the United States in expenses when Lula was the president. So then again, people say, come on, it was an international moment that transformed everything possible. Be as it may, President Dilma Rousseff couldn't follow suit with the same policies. We had a lot of companies breaking. We had bankruptcies in general. Again, corruption scandals, all being investigated. And then they decided that she made a fraud with something called pedaladas fiscais. It's like, I'm not an economist, I don't know very much about this, but it's like she expanded the budget that she had, and they considered that illegal, and they impeached her.
Yes.
The leftists will say this was a coup because other presidents have done the same. President Fernando Henrique Cardoso did the same. The guy before him, Collor, did the same. Why was Dilma impeached?
Collor was impeached too.
Yeah, Collor was impeached for other reasons, right?
Yes.
There were many other. There have been 2 presidents impeached in Brazil, Collor and Dilma. Okay?
Yes.
Let me read I hope I have answered your questions, Christopher.
Very quick, because he history is very, very long.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, guys, Lula was in the prison before, and then they still studying the cases of that made him
prisoner.
prison.
Oh yes, I didn't answer this part. Sorry, I'm gonna be fast. They started investigating his life, and they found a farmhouse in Atibaia.
I don't know.
Sítio de Atibaia, I think so.
Yeah, a
Manuela. Manuela. Atibaia. So there is a farmhouse in Atibaia, like a ranch, a small ranch. They said that there were irregularities there. Also, a triplex, like I think it's duplex, triplex in English as well. It's an apartment with 3 levels in Guarujá, the coast side of Sao Paulo. People also said that he got this apartment as a result of kickbacks.
Yes.
Right? In order to offer favors, he got this apartment as a kickback. And for that reason, he went to jail.
And then they studied the case
Mhm.
and decided that Lula was not.
He
had nothing. Nada contra.
No, he was not. He had nothing against him that it
Yeah.
couldn't be proved, right?
Yes.
Guys, this is a very dark moment for us because he was found guilty by 11 different judges.
Yes.
And then we have something called STF, that's the Superior Federal Tribunal here, the court. It's like the High Court of the United States. The ministers there found him innocent. So big conflict, like nobody knows if he's innocent. And people say, of course, he put the ministers there because some of the ministers that are there have been were nominated by him when he was the president. So
yes,
complicated story.
And then he left the prison, and then he
is eligible to compete again. Yes.
Yes.
So let me try to answer another one. Christopher also said, can you explain to me if a foreigner can run for the presidency in Brazil?
But before I went to
the polls, right?
Yeah. In Rio de Janeiro, Bolsonaro has 49% of the votes, and Lula has 41%. In Sao Paulo, Lula has 37%, and Bolsonaro is still 51%.
51% in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, and
what is this?
12 milhões de pessoas justificaram.
Yeah, 12 million people have abstained from voting.
Yeah.
If you are
sick, if you are not at your
sítio eleitoral,
city,
it's a city where you vote. If you're not there, if you're traveling, you can justify wherever you
justify, and 12 million people, Brazilian people, do that at the application of the Superior Tribunal.
So they justify their absence. Thank you very much. You're so efficient. Amazing. So another information I have to give, Talia, about Australia, right?
Yes.
We learned that in Australia, the Brazilians who live there voted to Lula.
Yeah,
So Lula won.
We have different
Scenario.
no horários.
Different timetables, because
Different timetables.
it's
and-
almost 24 hours ahead.
Yes,
So
and the voting there start before here
and finish before.
and finish before
Mhm.
2, and there in Australia, Lula wins.
Lula won
election.
from all in the election. Lula was the favorite.
Guys, 30% of the machines checked, they still Jair Bolsonaro 47%,
leading the polls,
and Lula 43%. Simone Tebet.
Simone Tablet.
Simone Tebet.
It's
Still
Tablet. She's. If you guys have been from the very first beginning, she's still saying tablet. Simone Tablet.
Guys, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
guys.
Go ahead. 4.54%.
Yes, Ciro is still 30.06%
Okay.
of the voters.
I was gonna put Brad Zucker to be with me, but of course she's much more beautiful. So.
And funny.
And
too,
I was gonna sleep on the couch if I did this, so I needed to.
because guys, I like to. I'm a person who likes politics.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I need to read the comments because
Sorry,
it's
sorry.
accumulating.
Go.
So answering fast, can a foreigner run for presidency? As far as I know, no.
No.
And I think it's everywhere, if I'm not mistaken. In the United States, you cannot run for president if you're a foreigner. Please correct me if I'm mistaken. So, okay, Carmen D says, hello all. Hi, Carmen. Thank you very much for being here with us. Christopher Nazan said facts about the things that I said about Lula. Many thanks for your analysis. Thank you, Carmen. I'm Portuguese living in France. You are Portuguese.
Whoa.
Whoa, applause. Big respect for our colonizers, the creators.
Yes.
We are just who we are because of you guys. Portuguese,
Yes.
right? Thank you very much for your presence. Family in Brazil. So she lives in France. Bonjour. Mon français.
No. It's like my English, guys.
Yeah,
Not
no, it's
good.
even worse. n'est pas bon. Yeah, forget
No,
it. I tried.
forget.
Okay. Here, all politicals are supporting Lula. Yeah, the rejection in France for Jair Bolsonaro is big, right?
I think the rejected in all
In the whole Europe, yes,
Yeah,
because
the
of
whole
the
Europe-
ecological things.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
And I think Bolsonaro has a beef with France, if I'm not mistaken. They say that France is the country that hates us the most, but it has political reasons. They are interested in that's what they say. Again, we are neutral, don't hate us.
Hey guys.
They say that the French want something from Brazil, not interested in the trade agreements with Brazil. So that's what Bolsonaro keeps venting here, okay? All right, so let's go. Boa noite. Okay, that's a good point.
Damaris Alves é eleita senadora pelo Distrito Federal.
So we have one senator for the federal district, Damaris Alves. Remember, our election is also for senators.
Yes.
So Damaris Alves has been elected.
It's the first one elected here, and then
the first senator.
We're
gonna be informing more.
Is woman. Yay.
We're gonna be informing more.
Okay.
So take a look. Okay. Christopher said that's a good point. At that time, there was a huge housing market crash in the United States. Yes, Christopher. Christopher is commenting the fact that when the United States was down, the emerging countries were up, and Lula was surfing in this wave. That's why, again, I don't have to repeat all the time that I'm neutral, but I studied international relations at the university, and there is there is a line of thought in international relations that says when the metropolis is going down, the emerging countries go up in investment.
Yes.
And if you look, it makes all the sense.
Yes,
right?
totally.
So much so that then the United States went back up again, bounced back, and Brazil went down. Because the direct investment returned to the United States, right? Especially through treasury bonds, American treasury bonds that are very valuable in the international market. Okay, good. Carmen D says BRICS must keep their B. Yes, I agree with you, Carmen. Can you tell us about results, positive and negative, of Bolsonaro program since he was president, please? Well, Carmen has a difficult question.
Yeah, Carmen, the biggest problem inside the Bolsonaro's
Government.
is the pandemic. We have a lot of troubles inside Brazil because of
Of
that
the pandemic,
problem.
yes. Manuel is
Yeah.
going to explain to us his macroeconomical benefits. Please go ahead. Tell what Bolsonaro was good for us. Thank you, Manuela. Your participation was very good. Carmen, if you ask me, yeah, I have the same opinion that she has. I don't know anything. Okay, look, I've been hearing about deflation.
Yes.
It makes me laugh because I just came from the supermarket
But
and I paid $400 for basically 3 plastic bags and a box of cartons of milk.
we need to see that. We need to analyze
maybe
that.
if there is someone who understands Bolsonaro better, can tell me what the benefits have been, because I haven't seen
We need to analyze that. We have the pandemic and the Russia war.
Yeah, look,
right?
it's
And
an atypical
it's hard
scenario.
to say. It's hard to say to pick up this
This analysis, yeah.
This analysis number.
It's a totally atypical scenario, right?
Yeah.
Pandemic, Russian war, blah blah blah. But I know there have been a lot of things, but I'm totally ignorant about this part. I'm sorry. I haven't seen many things because the past 4 years have been, or 3 years at least, have been discussions between vaccine or not vaccine.
Yes.
He is against the media, the free press. People say he's against the free press. He clashes with reporters all the time. They discuss his kids and God.
It's a mess, guys. A mess.
It's a mess. I try not to show this through Brad Zucker. When you guys watch the videos about Brad Zucker, he talks about economic points, because if I stop and talk about politics, Jesus.
But I think that thinking about this episodes that we passed through, I think we are hanging there. The inflation is up, but
it's not
we are
so
hanging
there. We're hanging there. I agree with you. It's not exploding.
Yes,
but it's you definitely feel the firepower has decreased. You feel that.
Yes,
the firepower has decreased.
Unfortunately, the fire was.
Guys, I'll give you a very stupid example. I like Batman. My friends know that. I'm a big fan of Bruce Wayne. So I buy comic books in the newsstands. I used to pay 10 reais. The price is 22 right now. I even stopped buying these things because I thought, my God, it's too expensive. So things have really gone up, and sometimes everything is justified by the crisis, by the pandemic. I don't know how much is correct, okay? Let me read more here. Okay, muito obrigado, Carmen said. It's our pleasure, Carmen. Sorry for taking long to answer you, but please keep writing. Hello from Toulouse. We have a friend, Celine.
Whoa!
Bonjour,
welcome,
Celine.
Welcome.
Tu vas bien? Merci.
Okay.
The rest is I used to study, but not anymore. So we have Carmen. We have Yassar. Welcome. Hello, Yassar.
Guys, talking about the election now. 35% of the machines, the voting machines, are checked already. And 35%. Yeah, Jair Bolsonaro is still the first one with 47% of the vote. The
valid votes, we say.
Yes, and Lula has 43% of the valid votes. If still
Simone Tablet, guess her position again.
4%.
4.54. Ciro Gomes, 3.06.
Mark, if still like this scenario,
if this scenario persists,
Jair Bolsonaro 47% and Lula 43%. We're gonna
have a runoff. Yes. Everything indicates a runoff here between Jair Bolsonaro and Lula.
Guys, if the runoff is going to happen here, we the candidates will have one month to
campaign again
and try to get these voters of Simone Tebet and Ciro Gomes for then. And then desempatar. How do you say that?
You were going to untie.
Yeah, try to untie this thing there. Okay.
Look, with this number of justifications, people haven't voted. It's going to be which one? 12 million people. This could have made a big difference in the polls right now. For either sides, for Jair or for Lula.
Guys, so just to explain more, when you justify your vote, it means that you are not allowed to vote. If you are not, if you are sick, if you are not in your city to vote, you need to justify. And we have
voting is mandatory in Brazil. Just to make it clear again.
You need a number. We have a number.
I'll pick up this one.
The number.
Sorry, I was just
12
million.
12 million people justify the vote. So
Manu, sit down here.
We have 1 month to try to make the people vote in the person.
I need to read the comments, or people will hate me. Just a second. So Carmen D, she said, oh, she talked to Celine because they're more. See, this I understand. Me too. They are probably from the same region, the same city. So Celine said, good to know. Okay, Carmen. The word is small. Okay. The rise of the rest, said Christopher Nazem, because probably what was the king of the balance.
Yeah.
Why is there French media's propaganda against Bolsonaro? Celine said. Well, I tried to explain this a couple of minutes ago, Celine. I'm going to go again. Let's see. Jair Bolsonaro says the French government is not interested in a big partnership with Brazil. There are YouTubers I have watched who say that France is the country that hates Brazil the most. It's not my opinion, okay? Look, people are saying here. Maybe he's a Bolsonaro supporter because the French government is not interested in a close proximity between Europe and trading wise, okay? European Union and the Mercosur, or Brazil more specifically, because of the agricultural products. We produce a lot of agriculture, and so does France. So they would lose if Brazil became a competitor there. So that's why they are against the president and against any kind of coalition with Brazil. And then again, not my words, I'm trying to justify why we have these propagandas. That's what people say here. I honestly and particularly don't have an opinion about this. Or so far, because I haven't studied much about that. I just hear and I'm reproducing for you guys, okay? Pyrotechnic, yes, he's the Brazilian Trump, yes, and he likes this nickname, Pyrotechnic. He likes to be the tropical Trump because we are under the line of equator, so the tropical Trump.
Guys, just to say about the numbers, Lula have one number more.
He 1 point more. So 44.02% to Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva going
Jair
up.
Bolsonaro is still 47%.
So somebody fell.
Lula,
no, more machines. Okay.
Yeah, they are 38% of the machines
checked.
Yeah. Okay.
38.38. So far, I'm gonna repeat. President Jair Bolsonaro 47.17.
The first one.
And Lula second.
44 points. 44% of the valid votes.
Very good. So let me read the other ones because a lot of comments here. Thank God and thank you guys. Okay, so Carmine D says France is governed by the European Union, which is itself governed by the United States. Yeah, look, very strong situation. Okay, I don't know if I can say yes or no, but thank you for commenting. Thank you for your answer. My pleasure, Carmine. It's a pleasure to have you here. Tamasha number, I can't believe some Brazilians say Bolsonaro is the best Brazilian president in years. And she put some emojis of laughter. I'm with you on this, okay? Because there have been really good presidents. I really like Fernando Henrique Cardoso, to be honest with you. Because he's an academic. I studied him at university.
He's so smart, guys, so smart.
He was invited by Harvard to give a speech there. So he has contact with everybody in the whole world, speaks French, speaks German. He's an academic, he's a scholar, okay?
Yeah.
And he came and he solved the situation of Brazil. When he became the president, the dollar was cheaper than a real. For you to buy a dollar, you needed 88 cents. Nowadays, you need 5.66 reais to buy a dollar. So just for you guys to know. Okay, Carmen asks, Tamasha, why? Okay, Carmen D. Bolsonaro, she's giving us the vote here, 19.45 million votes, 47% of Lula, okay. Celine, okay. And then we have Wesley Fanboy do Sanji. Bolsonaro 22, he's supporting Bolsonaro.
Yes.
Thanks for explaining, Celine.
You guys.
My pleasure.
Thank you for the attention.
Yeah, guys, give your opinions. We cannot opinionate, okay?
We are neutral.
We are neutral,
but go ahead.
Yes. The clever Brazilians were the ones who took the third option, who could afford it. This is Tamasha saying. Not the first two, Bolsonaro or Lula. Getting out of Brazil and going to Europe, London, or Portugal. Thank you for your comment. Vocês são brasileiros? Wesley Boy asking. Yes, we are Brazilians.
Totally Brazilian.
Born and raised in this beautiful country.
Carmen my face don't nega
she can't deny because she looks like
I can't deny my face.
Yeah, and
gives you
an European Apache. Yes. Her mother has the northeastern blood, I like to say that.
Yes.
So all the mix of the northeast and her father, the European.
Yes.
I normally say her father looks like Richard Gere, and it's true facts. He has white hair and navy blue eyes.
Big blue eyes,
unbelievable. Yeah. So it's the best part of the two worlds. I mean, the best part, the two sides of the worlds, right? The Europeans and the Indians, because your mother has an Indian blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has.
So the colonizers and the colonized, let's say.
Yes.
Okay. More. In what state did Bolsonaro recover Brazil in his first election? What do you mean he recovered Brazil in his first election? You mean he won?
Se foi em todos menos no Nordeste.
Oh yes, the first election.
Todos menos no Nordeste. Nordeste continuou PT.
The first election, he basically, and it was a very close.
In 2018. 18 or 17?
18. It was a very close.
2017, Bolsonaro won in almost every state here,
but not the Northeast.
Yeah, except the states of Northeast.
Lula was born in the Northeast, and he's very popular. He's idolized in the Northeast. So, what do you have there? Governor of Sao Paulo.
Tarcísio Freitas have 44% of the votes, and Fernando Haddad 33%. We have 37% of the machines checked, and we have these numbers here. 44% Tarcísio Freitas
and 33% for Haddad.
Yes.
Tarcísio Freitas is, if I'm not mistaken, a carioca from Rio de Janeiro, trying his career here in Sao Paulo. And he's a candidate of the current President Bolsonaro.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
And Haddad, a candidate for President Lula.
Okay? So one of the left and one of the right.
Yeah, it's again the two poles, north, right, and left competing.
Yes.
Okay. The interesting thing is that Rodrigo Garcia, the current governor, is not being able to continue in the government because he comes in the third position, 18.6% of the votes.
Guys, 44% of the machines about the president. Bolsonaro fell another point. He had 46% of the valid votes here in Brazil.
Wow,
And
breaking
Lula
news.
is up, but in
Just a second. Breaking news song.
They don't understand that.
This is the like a song that we had in Brazil every time we had breaking news.
Everybody, someone died, they talk this.
Bolsonaro is dropping 1 point, 46.84%. Lula 44.32%. This is not a song of celebration, just to make it clear.
Yes.
Just because it's something big.
A big notice.
Yeah, the guy is dropping one, so I needed to inform.
Okay, and Simone Tebet and Ciro Gomes is still the same.
No, she's growing up now because she has 4.55%.
4.55
and Ciro Gomes 3.08.
08.
Let me read more comments, Tali, just a second.
São Paulo, Bolsonaro 49% of the voters and
votes.
33 of the votes Lula has.
Okay, Lula is not very popular in Sao Paulo.
41
he has a big rejection.
Checked in Sao Paulo, the biggest
41. The biggest electoral, yes.
That have more people
voters
to vote.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let me read the comments, just a second. So in what state? Okay, and then Lambo, welcome. Blue eyes for Bolsonaro. Okay, he was talking about the fact that your father is a European something, right? So Carmen D, okay, and then fine. What was Brazil like before Bolsonaro's election? Well, before Bolsonaro, we had Michel Temer. After the what people say the coup or the impeachment of Dilma Rousseff, because the vice president took over. He was from the MDB, which is the Central Party. And I don't know. Look, during the Dilma Rousseff's during Dilma Rousseff's government,
financial crisis. We are doing through a financial crisis before Bolsonaro wins.
Yeah, we had a lot of crises during Dilma Rousseff. That's true. That's true. And look, people did look. PT was in the power for 15 years.
Yes.
Haddad couldn't beat Bolsonaro because of everything that had been happening. Basically this. We were going down economically speaking, lots of unemployment, factories
Brazilians
breaking.
were not okay with that numbers that we were doing through a financial crisis. So they tried something new and then
voting on Bolsonaro
trying to get a better governor, you know. But the pandemic comes, but whatever.
The idea of voting on Bolsonaro was that a lot of people said this. He was an answer for what was going on.
Yeah.
People started calling him a myth. In Portuguese, we say mito. So people would go to the streets, mito, because he was a myth. He spoke his mind against everything. He said, "Oh, God is above us, and I'm going to speak my mind." So he went against the minorities. He went against everything that he found to be wrong. He legalized the guns in Brazil. Now people can have guns easily.
Yes.
So basically what Trump did, I think the United States already had this gun thing working, but he did this a lot. So he was an answer for all the crisis that was taking place. But some people say it was a protest voting against the other side.
Paraná, we have
an election.
Ratinho Júnior elected.
Wow, 69.8% of the votes. He was re-elected to governor in Paraná. The first state to the south after you leave Sao Paulo. We have Paraná, Santa Catarina, Rio Grande do Sul. He was re-elected governor, okay? 69.8%.
Ratinho Júnior, the governor of Paraná, São Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah, Paraná, Brazil, exactly.
Yes.
So let me see. Pyrotechnic said Bolsonaro only needs 10% more to win. Yes, it could go both ways, all right, brother?
Yeah,
it could go to the left or to the right.
Yes.
Well, I remember under Dilma, it was $1 to 25. Kevin Kuteng is saying, oh, Kevin, thanks again, man.
Right.
Yes, yes. When it was Fernando Henrique Cardoso, it was in the beginning, R$1, 80 cents of a dollar. Right? So, sorry. $1 was 80 cents of a real. It's the opposite. We just needed 80 cents. And then for many years, it went like 1.5, 1.3. So $1, R$1, 0.3. People traveled a lot to the United States.
Yes.
I urge everyone to watch The Rise of Bolsonaro on Amazon Prime. Kevin Kuteng from Brooklyn is suggesting you guys to watch The Rise of Bolsonaro. It's a documentary on Amazon Prime.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
What do you mean? Oh, Carmen is asking, what do you mean? It's in the air, okay? About Amazon. Okay, yes, that's what I said. They have made a documentary about Bolsonaro. It's available. It's available there on Amazon Prime for you guys to watch. Manuela, pick up a chair.
No.
Senta aqui, então.
Pick up a chair. We are working in a live, okay?
Senta aqui, junto com a mamãe.
Peraí, deixa eu
Meu amor.
Guys, just a second. I'm going to separate a chair for my daughter.
Daddy, what do you think about the turn the lights on?
On, yeah, it's getting really dark in here.
Yes.
Just a second, guys.
Guys, we're going to turn the lights on.
Tali, by your side, you have the possibility to plug. Look, just tell me if there is anyone. Yeah, there is one available. Pick this one up.
Bora lá.
We've been live for 1 hour and 6 minutes already. It's been a pleasure so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Yes, 1 hour.
How do you turn this on?
Behind it. Manu, here. Manu, here.
Guys.
Much better.
Yes.
There. No, you gotta turn a little bit more like this. Yes.
Tocantins.
You guys have any questions I could answer?
So,
we appreciate you guys doing this. It's a pleasure, Kevin. We appreciate you being here with us.
Yes, guys.
Carmen D says 46.46 das sessões totalizadas of the sections checked already in Brazil?
Yeah,
Yeah, Brazil,
46. 46, Jair Bolsonaro has 46% of the valid votes, and Lula is still 44%.
I'm going to make a bet here, runoff. We're going to have 1 more month of conflicts and ideologies clashing.
I think so.
Runoff. There is no way somebody could revert this situation, I believe.
Yes.
We have still half, but yeah.
Okay, guys, let's talk more about the...
I see runoff too, guys. Just a second, let me read more here. You guys are in the election studio. Oh, Kevin Kuteng saying, yes, this is the what is the name? They say something room that you guys use. CNN uses. Emergency room? No. I forgot the name. If you guys remember this term, please let me know. Situation room. Thank you very much, Kevin. Yeah.
Yes, the situation room.
This is the situation room. Exactly. This has been cool. Oh, so far.
Salvador.
Let me read more here. We appreciate. Okay. Behold the light. Okay. This has been cool. You guys are in the election. Okay. Exatamente. Yeah, so interesting to understand without propaganda. Thank you, Celine. Thank you.
Yes.
So Kevin, his opinion, runoff, and so does Neo. They think the runoff is very likely, and so do I. I include myself in this group. I wanted to visit Colombia, Tamasha is saying. but heard it's become more dangerous than Brazil. The pandemic and Venezuelan refugees are being blamed for the situation. Crime surge. I don't know how much they have become violent. I haven't been following the situations, unfortunately. Ever since I left the University of International Relations, I haven't been following my neighbors, unfortunately. But look, Brazil is violent, but depends on where you're talking, right? If you talk about Sao Paulo, I'm not here to make propaganda for my state, but the numbers here are unbelievable.
But you cannot walking with the cell phone on the hand.
It depends on where and what time.
No, you cannot.
It depends on where and what time.
I think you cannot walking with the cell phone, but okay, guys.
Okay, let me read a little bit more. Okay, Neil said this gotta be brutal. Kevin, hopefully before the World Cup. Yeah, you mean the runoff? Yes, the runoff is before the World Cup. It's probably October 30th.
When going to be?
October 30th.
World Cup?
November, I guess. November? Yes, November. Please tell Carmen D, we don't have election machines here. Brazil and Salvador, aren't you afraid that the elections will be cheated by electronic machines?
Não, isso que é o...
Let me open here, because look, my ears are getting red because it's getting hot in here. So I'm gonna open the window here. 1 second.
I'm going to be
cold.
Cold.
If you wanna get a sweater, go ahead.
No, let's go.
Or at least my side is gonna be open, okay?
Okay.
Especially with the light now. So answering Celine, oops, sorry. This is the net from the window. Answering Celine, this is exactly what Bolsonaro says. Bolsonaro says that no, this kind of election is not valid. We need the papers again.
Guys,
he was elected through the system. I don't know what he's talking about.
Guys,
seriously.
I worked almost 10 years in this elections, and I can say that it's totally secret. You know that
it's safe, right?
Yeah,
it's
totally
safe, it's secure.
We have
lots of protocols.
Yeah, we have a lot of protocols to sign and to make before gives the results for the tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of
everything is sent to the regional tribunal, the institution that receives everything and sends the information to Brasilia. So
we need to
very
check.
Secure.
Yeah,
very
we need
secure.
to check everything before we check. The president
double check and triple check
yeah,
sometimes. Many people check. So
yeah, and many people check and sign that they checked. You know.
Look, and then we have more just reading here. So yes, Pyrotechnic said the situation room. He's laughing. Yes. Yeah, I think it's funny too, Pyrotechnic. So Kevin Coutin says, Mark, you look like Clark Kent. Oh no, man.
Don't say that, please.
I wanna look like Bruce Wayne. Is it possible? I like Batman the Batman. No, thank you very much for your compliment. Sometimes I think my glasses look too big. What do you guys think? Okay. Neo Senji. Oh, Thomas asked some. I'm sorry, Thomas. I just missed your question. To whom will Tabet and Gomes voters switch to? What an amazing question. Olha o que ele está perguntando. Para quem vai os eleitores da Tabet e do Ciro Gomes? Que eles não vão ganhar.
They're going to make a 1 month of campaign again.
Okay, no,
right?
but who do you believe these people will support? Tabet is against Bolsonaro. People say she was Bolsonarist in the beginning. Nowadays, she is.
I think people from Ciro goes to Lula maybe, and Tabet
to Bolsonaro.
Go to Bolsonaro.
We don't know because look, Ciro Gomes was kind of flirting with the electors of Bolsonaro, because if you guys missed the beginning of this live, Ciro Gomes was a minister of Lula. And he completely broke ties with PT, which is his party, and the left, because in his words, he has seen many kickback situations, many corruption scandals. So he completely left. Okay, sorry, we have.
No.
He completely left the government, and today he opposes to the government of Lula. So it's difficult to say if his electors will go to Lula. We don't know.
Yeah, they will have 1 month to.
Okay, let me read more here. Will it be Neo Senjin? Will it be safe to walk outside? Sounds like tensions will be at an all-time high with the runoff. Man, look, for myself, okay, that's also a very good question, okay, Neil. I feel really safe in my country. I know you guys hear many situations of violence. I feel really safe. I go out and I do my stuff. I don't know. It's unpredictable. I don't know how crazy people can get during this, because now it's just two guys clashing. So things could be really, really high. So maybe. But the answer is, who knows? Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the governor of Sao Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
They have 51% of the machines checked.
São Paulo.
Tarcísio, como que é o nome dele?
Tarcísio, just say Tarcísio.
Tarcísio Freitas had
Yes.
43% of the
valid votes.
Against Fernando Haddad, that has 34. Fernando Haddad get one more point.
One more point compared
but
to the last
he's
time.
still in the second
position.
The second position.
Canan Harrison is asking, have you been to other countries? Yes. I have been to Germany and to Austria. It was just one trip, okay? I've been to Austria, to Germany, to Czech Republic, and to England, the beautiful London. I was there for 5 or 6 days.
Yes, and Chile.
And Tali has been to Chile.
Yes.
Just before the pandemic, right, baby?
Yes.
Just before the pandemic, we were there. When we left Brazil with one case of COVID.
Case.
We arrived at 300.
Yes.
Like in 5 days, 200 maybe.
One week.
I don't know. The number was crazy.
1 week, 30.
The number was crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways. Okay, and then we have Carmen D says 52.21% of the machines checked. Okay. Kevin says keep all cell phones in the pocket.
Yes.
When you walk. Okay. Is Steve Bannon connected to this election? I'm sorry, Kevin, about my ignorance. I remember this name, but I don't remember who he is. Let me check who Steve Bannon is. Steve Bannon. My God. What a shame. I'm checking.
Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
Não é o cara do...
White House chief strategist? I don't know, man. I really don't know if he's connected to this election. Tamasha once said, I was in Rio de Janeiro and I had no problems. I stayed in Recreio dos Bandeirantes, nice place.
Awesome.
And went to South Side and once to North Zone. I was with locals, okay. Tamasha, I did the same in my family in Sao Paulo. Guys, I live so well in Sao Paulo, man. Neil has been here many times.
Guys, I think the problem is only the cell phone. I think only the cell phone.
Yeah, look, you gotta be careful. Like after the pandemic, the robberies or the phone thefts have increased. Like if you go to Paulista Avenue and you're just filming, somebody can grab
only the cell phone.
Gotta be careful.
Earrings, rings,
these
gold,
things.
Nothing.
There's one point about Sao Paulo. The police here is a military police. We have military police everywhere in the States, but the Paulista military police, you crap your pants when you look at the guys.
How do you say
they are militarily training. You look at the guys, they impose respect.
Yeah.
So the crime is high, but if they see a police car, Jesus Christ, they run, because this is one of the reasons for me for the crime not to be so. We have crime, but it's not as big as the other places.
Se o Arthur tivesse aquele falando, é caga da calça.
Yeah, crap in the pants. So look, okay, Thomas Garp. To whom will Tabet? Okay, I have already answered this. Sorry, I was reading about what. Yeah, recreio. That is as far as he used the bad word here. Thanks, Kevin. Irman Khan is fighting for electoral machines in Pakistan and overseas to vote. Irman Khan is fighting for electoral machines. Okay, so
Wow, nice.
she's probably from Pakistan. Okay, they are trying to implement the same system.
Awesome.
Thanks for the information.
It's a beautiful system.
Celine is asking, are you nervous about the results? I am. I'm a little nervous because, yes, I want my candidate to win, the person that I vote. Let's see what is going to happen. But this is the only nervousness that I feel like. I want my candidates to win. So tonight we just need the Brazilian people to win. Yes, of course. I agree with you. Just go, Kelk, right? This is how you asked me to call you the other time. He's a regular here on the channel.
Hey,
and election news, yes,
welcome.
Please give the numbers to Kelk. I think he's from the Netherlands. Am I correct, Kelk? Let me know again.
Okay, 46% of the valid votes
to Jair Bolsonaro.
To Jair Bolsonaro and 44 to Lula. 550 something. Let me see here.
50% of the machines already being
audited. A little more than
yes.
50%.
Checked.
Of the valid votes.
Kelk is saying that I have a good memory because I remembered he's from the Netherlands. Thank you very much. It is the fate of your country, of course.
Marx don't remember our day of our marriage, but these things
we got married on March.
She don't remember, guys.
We got married on March 28th, 2013. It was a Saturday. Actually, the day that I asked you to come live with me was a Saturday. We got married.
Sim. A gente casou na
Guys, we're gonna go to a break and be right back, okay? Because things will go south here now for me.
No, guys.
Because look, I remember when I invited you to live with me.
Segunda-feira.
Monday. She said Monday.
Segunda-feira a gente tava em Caraguá.
We were in Caraguatatuba, the north side. Oh, I need to, no, not necessary. Yeah, but I remember I invited you to live with me. It was March 27th, 2011.
Yes.
Yeah, and for me, it was the day we got married, even though we just officialized 2 years later. But back to the elections.
Okay.
Nobody's interested in our personal lives. Okay. Let's see. We have more. Kevin, Celine say, Kevin, I was for the last elections in France. That is sort of opposed to the pre-election polls, right? Yes, Kelk. It is. Because the numbers would say Lula had 56, 51%, and Bolsonaro 30-something.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking news. 60% of the machines
checked. Jair Bolsonaro has 46% of the votes.
The valid
votes.
Which is 32 million. They just broke in to say, come on.
Tocantins has a new governor, Vanderlei
Barbosa was elected for the state of Tocantins. If you guys don't know, there in the central state we have Goiás, and then the second part is Tocantins, pretty close to the federal district in Brasilia.
Let's talk about
the new elected governor.
President numbers.
Yes.
Jair Bolsonaro has 46% of the valid votes.
Lula 45.
And Lula has one more point
because he was
45% of the votes. But Lula is still in the second position, and Jair Bolsonaro is still the first one.
Sorry to interrupt you. If you've been following us from the very first beginning, it was 44 to Bolsonaro, 48 to Bolsonaro, and 43 to Lula. Look, that's a close call now. So 44, 46, 44, and 46 and 45 now. Wow, this is gonna get interesting.
And about São Paulo, 62% of the machines. And Tarcísio Freitas had 43%
of the
votes, and Fernando Haddad 34% of the votes in São Paulo.
São Paulo. So it's a governor election. Okay, remember we voted for all this. See, if you guys are entering now, we have voted for president, for governor, for senator, for congressman in Brasilia, our capital, and also state congressman or state councilor. I don't know how you guys say. Please give me the right word. In Portuguese, we say deputado estadual, deputado federal. One is a congressman for the federation, the other one for the state. So here, also runoff in São Paulo. Definitely.
Guys, Simone Tabet is Ciro Gomes is still the same number.
For 5308.
Okay,
Let me read more comments so people don't get sad that I haven't read. Okay. So Carmen D said 60.33%. Carmen D is helping us with the number. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carmen. Carmen?
Yeah, Carmen.
Thank you, Carmen.
O'Neill is cheering for Lula. So he said more. Okay. So Carmen D is saying that 31,484,583 votes, or 45% to Lula so far. You are an awesome couple. Oh my God.
Thank you so guys.
Thank you so much. When I'm not getting beaten up,
yes.
Because sometimes I get some punches.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
And kisses too.
Just kidding. Pyrotechnic, it's a pleasure to see you here, man. I hope to see you in more lives and more comments on my videos, please. Tamasha is saying, please visit Lisbon, very safe city. I want to. My cousin lives in Lisbon, Tamasha. By the way, he has just had a baby. She was born in Lisbon.
Eva
is her name.
She's her name.
Arthur, if you're watching us, você tá assistindo a gente, beijo. Beijo, meu amigo.
Beijo pra Eva. A gente tá com saudade de vocês, meus amores.
So some say Lisbon is better than Rio. Yeah, Rio is kind of violent, okay, Tamasha?
But in the other position, Rio is beautiful.
Yeah, Rio is amazing.
Beautiful.
Rio is kind of violent I think in the outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
So, same as Sao Paulo. If you go further away from the downtown, you might have problems. What is
Paulista this? Bombando.
Wow, Paulista blowing with Lula supporters.
Paulista, Lula, né?
Lula. But I saw.
They are all red.
They're all wearing red. I saw that the government had given permission for them to go.
Yeah?
Yes, to go to Paulista. So, okay, let me read more. Please, okay. Kevin said the situation neck and neck, okay. Morgan, welcome, Morgan. Can we assume figures of Bolsonaro started so high because of Rio Grande do Sul and Paraná have a large population and already had over 7? Wow. Look, I'm going to read that again. What an amazing question. Can we assume figures of Bolsonaro started so high because Rio Grande do Sul and Paraná have a large population and already had over 70% of their votes counted? Do you understand this question?
Desculpa, eu não prestei atenção, estou prestando atenção.
Ele está perguntando se a gente pode assumir que o Bolsonaro só começou na vanguarda, na leadership, porque 70% das lunas tinham sido apuradas no Sul. E eles têm uma grande população, a maioria votou no Bolsonaro. Faz todo sentido?
Sim.
It makes sense, Morgan. Pretty much. I hadn't thought about it, but now that you said, maybe.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Because they are all Trump supporters, so we might see a fierce dispute right now.
Pai, a moça falou que na eleição da Dilma contra o Aécio teve sempre em primeiro lugar. E quando apuraram as do Nordeste, aí virou.
Look at what she's saying. In the election with Dilma and Aécio Neves, Aécio from PSDB, Dilma Rousseff
in
from Lula, 2008. Aécio was ahead of all the polls in the beginning. When they went to the Northeast and they counted the votes of the Northeast, Dilma overcame the guy and turned the table.
Turn the table, okay.
Who knows? Okay, Kevin Coutin said, might be similar to Biden versus Trump. I believe.
Yes.
Might be similar. It's written might, but okay, it might be similar to Biden versus Trump. Trump was leading, and then Biden came from behind and won. Oh, Kevin saying.
Então.
Thank you, Kevin, for this comment. Amazing.
Bolsonaro.
It's true. And Carmen said, indeed. Kevin Coutin said, the senator. I don't know what you're talking about.
Em São Paulo, a maioria dos votos. How do you say that?
Oh, look how beautiful this message is. I'm sorry to say that. Celine said, oh man, I have to wake up in 4 hours, but I don't want to leave you.
Oh, thank you.
Look, go sleep. You deserve your rest. This video will be available for you to see later. Thank you so much.
And you are in our hearts.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Nous t'aime, France. Nous t'aime.
I don't know.
Yeah, nous aimez. Please help me. Nous t'aime, France. Okay, forget it. So I'm embarrassing myself.
Breaking news. 66% of the
Jesus Christ, look at this number. I can't believe it. Are you guys ready? Look.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is the number?
45%
to Bolsonaro. 45.69% to Bolsonaro. 45.55% to Lula. They are almost tying up. Jesus Christ, man.
Lula is almost turning the table.
Turning the table, guys. 66.66% of the machines checked. 45.69% to Bolsonaro. 45.55% to Lula. What a fierce competition. I told you guys. It gave me the goosebumps. Not rooting to anybody. I can't tell you, but wow, it's just blowing my hair back, man.
Amor, ó, o número de votos aqui, ó.
The number of votes. 35 million votes to Bolsonaro. 35,360,274 votes to Bolsonaro. They took off the number.
Aqui, ó, eu coloquei.
Lula, 35,246,740. Guys, again, 35,368 for one, 35,246 for the other.
Guys.
Wow. Let me come back here and read. Oh, I forgot this computer Neo gave me. I can touch the screen. Jesus. I was trying to use the mouse. Okay, 1 second. Okay, Carmen is helping us with the numbers. I'm going to read to make her work valid. 63.45%, 45 to Bolsonaro. Okay. By the way, you found a lovely new co-host, Kelki saying.
Huh?
That I found a lovely new co-host.
Thank you.
I think Brad Zucker is going to be jealous. But anyways, God took his time when he created Rio. I agree, Kevin. For me, the most beautiful city I have ever visited. Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
And the people are amazing. Let me tell you something that happened to me in Rio. One day, I was crossing the bridge with my car, Rio-Niterói, going to Niterói. And there was a huge traffic. So a guy stopped by my side. A guy, no, a girl. And she honked. Beep, 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 beep. It was a girl or a guy? I think it was a girl, a woman, a lady with her husband by her side. And she said, do you mind if I go in front of you? And I said, no problem. And I let her go cut into my line. When I got to the toll, the person told me, your toll has been paid. And I said, who paid for my toll? The car ahead.
I was not inside the car.
No, the woman had her husband and her family.
This.
No, I think we were not even married or dating. Amazing people. Just for you to know how Cariocas are amazing. And Rio is hands down the most beautiful city I have ever visited. Period. Okay, Carmen D said, courage, reposez-vous, restez debout. No, sorry, I'm not going to read in French. I agree with the comments on Rio, truly paradise. Okay, I agree with you, Neo. Je sais bien, mais c'est passionné. Okay. Don't understand French, unfortunately. I'm gonna change this one day. Courage. Oh, courage, Celine. Okay. Carmen D, 66.66. Okay, she's helping us with this. Lula has just overcame Bolsonaro. 45.74% of the intentions against 45.51.
70%.
My mom just scared me.
70% of the machines checked.
People are shouting here. People are shouting here. People are saying you are a bunch of fascists voting to Bolsonaro. Look at what Neil was asking me. People, my God, Jesus, I just hope all Brazilians be okay. We are making it clear we're not defending anybody, rooting for anybody. We are cheering for democracy.
We like the competition. We like the competition.
This is democracy. People are already clashing at the buildings here in my neighborhood. People are saying, you have bad blood, you mother, blah, blah, blah. But Bolsonaro is disgusting. People are saying that. Yes. Can you believe it? Wow, things are getting really ugly here, guys. Wow, there is a woman very euphoric at the balcony shouting that you are a bunch of jerks because you have voted to Bolsonaro. Wow, yes. Oh, let me read here. Sorry.
Nossa.
Tamasha, is it easy for a Brazilian to enter London on a Brazilian passport as a tourist, or too many questions asked? For me.
Mark saying, speaking that English, totally. He went like a...
No, not only me. Brazilians go to London with no problem because we don't need a visa to Europe. I think things have changed now. We go to London and we are interviewed there. If they don't like us, we come back. That's the problem. So you can fly back after you flew in. So I didn't have any problems, thank God. The United States, on the other hand, my visa was rejected. Okay, I was turned down. Okay, I tried when I was 26. We said no.
We have two more governors elected
from where?
Acre, from Acre. Gladson Camille from Acre, governor.
And from Roraima.
Antonio
Denário.
Antonio Denário from Roraima, governor.
Very good. Okay, let me... Lula, okay, Carmen D says, okay, 70% of the machines checked. We're going to go to runoff. People, I think
so.
People are really, really angry here, shouting things at each other.
Yes.
Wow. When are overseas votes counted? Good questions from Carmen D. I think they were counted. It depends on the region. It depends upon the region. Australia was the first one to, and Asia in general, the first ones to hand in the results. But then we have the United States, we have France, we have Portugal,
Europe.
We have Chile, we have
the whole Europe.
The whole Europe. We have Africa. So things come little by little, okay? Mojo Ryder said, still seems like it's going to be a runoff. I agree with you, Mojo. And only 50% of Bahia votes counted, Morgan is saying. Large state, mostly for Lula. Yes, Bahia is much for Lula.
Yeah.
Oh, what a coincidence. No, they're talking about Minas Gerais right now. In Minas Gerais, Lula is winning. 47.39% of
and Jair Bolsonaro 44%.
Jair Bolsonaro 44. Yeah.
Guys, I think just when Doria becomes
the mayor
from Sao Paulo, they win in the first row.
The first run here in Yes, João Doria was the first guy to win in the first run in Sao Paulo.
All the elections we have to
go to the runoff, exactly. João Doria had a good popularity after leaving the city hall. And then he became the governor, and then he tried president, but his popularity was down.
They still empatado.
Okay, Kelk said, I'm a bit scared of how polarized Brazil has become. Unfortunately, the world is walking towards this, Kelk. Carmen says, how does the media behave in Brazil? Do they make propaganda like in Europe? Look, yes, Bolsonaro has televisions that support him.
Lula is almost to gain another point.
Yeah, Lula is 49.99, with 45.99 now. Bolsonaro is second place, 45.29. 73.31% of the machines checked. So I'm going to repeat. 73.31% of the machines checked. Lula first, 49.99%. Bolsonaro, 45.29%. Simone Tebet, 4.42%. Ciro Gomes, 3.08%.
Yes, okay? Yes.
Let me answer the other things. So answering your question, Carmen, we have some supporters of Jair Bolsonaro. Jovem Pan is people say that it's a radio station that supports Bolsonaro, and we have some other televisions that are supporting the president. Globo is against, because
Globo is the most popular here.
Yes.
Most watched
it's
here.
International as well.
Yeah, it's also international watched, and they don't like
they don't see eye to eye on things.
Yeah.
It's a clash. And he made it clear during a debate, because he was on Globo and he said, I have cut all the benefits that the government gave to Globo. And he said this inside Globo, you know?
Yes.
Okay, Pyrotechnic said, dang. Okay, Celine, do you think results could be close and make fights between people? Look, we have laws, okay, Celine? I don't know if you are still here with us or if you have gone to rest, but if you have gone to bed, we have laws. If people fight, if people punch each other, they go to jail, period.
Yes.
Right? I just hope it doesn't happen. Look, I was in the Sao Paulo subway station, where I live here in Sao Paulo. I was inside the train one of these days, and there was a Lula supporter with a red t-shirt, a picture of the guy, a cap. Nobody beat him up. And he had a son, her age. He was with his 3 were supporting Lula.
Yes.
A week or 2 ago, nobody punched him or them. Okay.
São Paulo, Jair Bolsonaro has, let me see.
This one I understand that she spoke in French, Carmen. As I have said, Brazil is a great country and everything can change from a moment to another. I agree with you. Totally agree.
Moro, senador do Paraná.
Oh, Moro. I'm gonna be sued because this song doesn't belong to me. This music. Sérgio Moro has been elected as the senator for Paraná. Sérgio Moro was the judge who put Lula in jail.
Oh my goodness.
Paraná has elected the guy to become a senator. He's gonna be in Brasília defending the state of Paraná. My God.
Ui.
We have never lived days like this.
Moro e Lula, já pensou?
Yes. Wow. Moro,
mas ele não dá bem com o Bolsonaro também, não.
Yeah, look at the situation. Senator Moro has a problem with Bolsonaro because he was the justice minister. He left because he didn't see eye to eye with the president. He said, the guy lied to me. He promised a lot of things and he's interfering the police all the time. I want to be independent when I act.
Nossa.
And he has a problem with Lula because he busted Lula.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, let me read more here. Okay, Carmen D helping us, 73.31%. Lula has grown.
6% of the machines
checked.
Lula has 1 more point.
46.15%. Bolsonaro, second place, 45.14%.
And the both Simone and Ciro is still the same numbers. Magno Malta eleito.
Magno Malta has been elected as the senator to
Senator.
represent the beautiful state of Espírito Santo.
Yes,
Espírito
guys.
Santo is one of the states of the southeast of Brazil. São Paulo, Minas Gerais, Rio de Janeiro, Espírito Santo. Okay? Magno Malta was elected.
Distrito Federal.
Distrito
Governador.
Federal, we have a re-election. Ibanez Rocha,
Ibanez
the current
Rocha.
governor, has been elected again for another mandate with 50% of the votes against 26% of the
Yes,
second candidate,
guys.
which is Leandro. Love your alert sound. Celine, you are a sweet person. Even the stupid things that I do here, you make it look better. Thank you so much. The alert sound. But I gotta say, this alert sound belongs to Rede Globo.
Yes, guys.
The
Sorry.
guys are gonna sue my rear because of that. Manu, you have a job. Can you please get water for the hosts?
Rondônia vai ter segundo turno.
Please.
O quê?
Please go get some water for us. People will see that I am very elegant, but I'm wearing a sweatpants under, so it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, that's true, guys.
Oh, no, you don't have to put everything, just half of the bottle, please. Gizzy Machiavelli, welcome, my friend.
Welcome,
Pling, pling.
thank you.
Oh, he knows the pling pling from Globo.
Pling, pling.
Yeah, pling pling is... Hey, what are you doing? Pling pling is what the Globo guys, the sound for,
Yes, guys.
for the commercials.
What else?
Guys, thanks for being with us. Oh, it's been 1 hour and 46 minutes of live. 15 people still connected to us. Love you guys. You live here in my heart. If you have questions, please send me. It could be another thing, not only about the elections. I prefer about the elections, but if you have others, it's going to be a pleasure to answer, okay? I'm with Neymar on this one. Empathy works. Thanks for your presence. So Neymar is supporting Bolsonaro, and so are you, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Your daughter is your intern. Yes, Kevin is saying. Intern estagiário.
Ah, tá.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Against
true.
her will, I have to say. Did you see the way she looked at me? She stared at me. In São Paulo, for governor, 80% of the machines checked. Tarcísio Freitas, the candidate of Bolsonaro, 42.70%. Fernando Haddad, 35.38% of the machines and the votes counted. The valid
The
votes.
second row to Brazil, to São Paulo também.
So, yeah, the runoff. We're going to have a runoff.
Né?
Yes. Probably a runoff. Yeah, because 80% in this number. I don't know. Dizzy Machiavelli, the Brazilian accent needs to be official ringtone to both iPhone and Android. Why, man?
Até 8h30 vai sair todos os...
You like the Brazilian accent? What did you say? O que você falou?
Até as 8h30 tem a previsão do TSE para encerrar as apurações.
So they predict that they will finish the counting by 8:30 tonight. It's 8.
Now it's 8:17.
8:17. Wow, it's going to be fast. Guys, 79.32% of the machines counted. Lula, 46.26%. Jair Bolsonaro, please.
45.04.
Okay, so 46 and 45.
Of the votes.
Yeah, of the votes, yes. Carmen D is also helping us. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. Thanks, Internet.
São Paulo.
Thank you, Carmen.
São
Yeah,
Paulo.
thanks the Internet for putting us together. Really love this.
São Paulo has 48% of the votes. Jair Bolsonaro.
And 40% to Lula.
To Lula, 40%.
Oh, it's a big number for the PT candidate, guys.
Yeah.
85% of the machines counted, and Lula with 40%, it's a big number for
Guys,
Sao Paulo.
São Paulo always been
Always against PT.
always against PT, always right.
But
right
I think
or left,
I
right.
the left. São Paulo has always been against the left.
Yeah.
But
It's
São
a
Paulo,
big
for
number.
me, it's like a swing state of the United States. If things are going bad with one side, they go to the other. For me, São Paulo is a swing state. In this matter, of course. On this matter. Want some water, man? Empathy. Okay. Definitely. Oh, so empathy works definitely with Bolsonaro. If he wins, I'm moving to Brazil. Well, empathy is going. Where are you from, empathy? Let us know, please. Are you American?
And your name, real name.
Not necessarily. You can stay protected under empathy works. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So Carmen D, okay, Carvilia, thanks for your participation.
Thank you, guys. Be welcome here.
Kevin Coutin says, run off. Yes, Dizzy Machiavelli, you really look like a Brazilian politician. You just say that, my brother, because you haven't seen my banking account.
Yes. But the banking account looked like
a Brazilian beggar. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness, no way.
God, I'm sorry. I love everything you have given us.
Governador em Pará, Elder Bar.
Pará, the horn, one of the horns of the north. I say horns because you have 2 points in the map of Brazil. No, Pará, you said Roraima. Sorry, my bad. Pará is by the side of Amazonas. Big state.
It's where comes the açaí. Açaí comes
Açaí
from Pará,
and castanha do Pará. You guys call Brazil nuts.
Yeah. Pará has a governor called Elder Barbalho.
Elder Barbalho. Elder Barbalho.
Elder Barbalho.
It's a famous name here in Brazil. Okay, go on. So Dizzy, Kelk is asking Dizzy if when he said that I looked like a politician, this was a compliment.
Hamilton Mourão como senador no...
Mourão was the vice president.
Yeah, Mourão.
But he has won?
Yeah, Senado.
Wow, the former vice president of Bolsonaro has won the senator where?
Rio Grande do Sul.
Rio Grande do Sul?
Yes.
Hamilton Mourão?
Hamilton José Antônio Hamilton Mourão.
He was the vice president, no?
Yeah. Mourão é eleito.
Yes, Rio Grande do Sul has a representative in the Senate called Mourão. If I'm not mistaken, he was the vice president. Okay, let me read here. So the second round is gonna be a nightmare, Dizzy saying. They both gonna be attacking each other. Yeah, if you guys followed global debate, the last one, canalha, corrupto, he called Lula. You are corrupt. Yeah, the former vice president of Brazil has been elected as a senator for Rio Grande do Sul.
Yes, top.
He's not the vice anymore. He's the senator now. Okay.
No, he's still the vice until 1 of January.
Carmen, so Dizzy is answering Kelk. Today, I don't even know anymore if this is a compliment. Yes.
Okay.
Calling me a politician. I look like... Okay, Carmen is saying, tell us if the results can change more.
Maybe
with 82%.
20% to be checked.
Close to 20%, 18% to be checked.
Maybe it's gonna
runoff.
change a little.
For me, runoff. There's no way one of these guys will be, in my opinion, okay? Will be.
I think so.
We will win in the first round.
Guys, Jair Bolsonaro lost 1 point. He has Lula is the first one. 46.53%, and Jair Bolsonaro has 44.81% of the votes.
Okay, so let me read here. Morgan, Bahia still has only 54% of votes counted. Oh, very well said.
Yeah.
But this 18%, Morgan, is includes the whole Brazil, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know you
20% it needs to be calculated yet.
Yeah, from the whole country. So
okay. Let's wait for more.
So Florida, like Kevin is saying about the swing states that I said. You should name the show The State of Affairs, Kevin saying. Thank you. The Brazilian State of Affairs, right? And Carmen D say, you are already much richer than many other humans. I agree with you, Carmen.
Thank you.
That's why I said thank God, because you have to wake up every morning and say thank you for everything. My daughter studies in a private school, which in Brazil means a lot, okay?
Yes.
We have medical insurance. Okay. We live well in one of the, not the best places in Sao Paulo, but
in a good place.
The south side of the city is really good, really good.
Yes.
Very comfortable 100 square meter house.
Yes.
So I have my students, because I'm an English teacher in Brazilian Portuguese for those who want to learn Portuguese as well. So I can't complain.
Yes, people.
Carmen D is saying, okay, 82%, 46 for Lula. Yeah, Machiavelli, Dizzy Machiavelli. They're going to search your house for money, man. Yes. I think the preacher going to win today. Who is the preacher?
Who's the preacher?
You mean you're talking about the federal election? Well, Kevin is saying it will be nasty the next to go around. Yes. For a month, Brazil will be like a knife edge. Yeah. We will survive. Definitely.
Yes, totally.
Morgan is saying, I'm flying to Sao Paulo for a few months in November. Hope the results will be accepted peacefully. It will.
It will. It always be.
It will. It has always been, right?
Yeah.
And stop and say hello when you are here. If you need anything, just let me know. Kevin, don't talk about knife, man. Okay. Okay. Carmen D. Money is just the link between you and value. Without value, money is useless. Completely agree. I have to applaud you on
this.
I have heard, Carmen, like money just highlights your flawless or your qualities. People say, he got money and became a jerk. No, he was a jerk before. He just needed an opportunity.
Yes.
Right? Tamasha is saying, I don't understand the second runoff in Brazil. In UK and Pakistan, it's done one time and who wins, that's it. No, Tamasha, in Brazil, you need to have more than half of the vote. So you have to have 51% of the valid votes.
If one candidate have more than 15%, it's not necessary the
runoff, because the majority has voted on this guy.
If every candidate have less than 50%, it needs to be
runoff.
It needs to be celebrated.
Oh, Marcos Pontes was elected senator for Sao Paulo. Marcos Pontes is the Brazilian astronaut, the first Brazilian who has traveled to the International Space Station.
Nice.
He has been elected. He is a Bolsonaro supporter. The other guy was Márcio França, and all the polls, the previous polls, said that Márcio França was probably going to be elected.
It's
what a table
three guys,
turning.
Right?
What a table turning.
Marcos Pontes.
No, it's one senator. I don't know if São Paulo is three.
Three. All the other states are three guys for the Senate.
São Paulo is no more? Don't remember.
Centro-direita, ele.
Yeah, no, he's Bolsonaro aligned.
Centro-direita.
Yes. He was a minister of Bolsonaro.
Amapá, Clécio Vieira, new governor.
Amapá, the state of Amapá, we have a new governor.
Amapá is a state from the north of Brazil.
The north, yes. So Clécio Vieira. Exactly.
A big state there.
Amapá?
Amapá é?
No.
Ou eu tô confundindo?
No, my God.
Pará, né?
Yeah, Pará. No, Amapá, no.
Guys.
Guys, okay, just a second. The crazy preacher that nobody gets the name right. Okay, so let me come back a little bit more. When will the second round arrive? Celine, I think Monday. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It starts tomorrow or Tuesday, something like this. And it goes up until the 30th of October.
Yeah.
Dizzy Machiavelli, the crazy preacher, he's a father, right? A priest, yes. The crazy priest.
What's
Some people
that?
say he's just there to support Bolsonaro.
Guys,
Yeah, I didn't even know
he's
this
so
guy
funny.
existed. Your life is better than CNN. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We have to do this more often, right, mommy?
Yes.
My goodness. Thank you so much, Morgan. All global studies show that the happiest people are the poorest. Carmen is saying.
Yes.
I think money makes a lot of things possible. For example, I'd love to be poor traveling to Paris.
How are you gonna be poor and travel to Paris?
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. How? I just would like to be poor traveling to London, to New York, and all these places. I'm kidding, but when you have the possibility to get to increase our culture, I'm a guy who loves culture. If you watch my channel, you'll see. Culture for me is essence.
Marvelous.
So if you can visit places, it would be great, you know. Okay, I really need to be sad. Yeah. Oh, this is joking because he said, if you're if you're happy as poor, I want to be sad.
I want to be.
He wants to have an. Oh, so
Depression.
Empathy says, "Oh my God, this channel just increased its value so much by doing this. Thank you guys for doing this. This is awesome. Woo-hoo!
Nice,
Applause.
thank you.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, Empathy. Thank you so much. Otto Alencar has been elected senator for Bahia. So Bahia has a senator. The name
Bahia
is Otto
has
Alencar.
76% of the machines.
Wonderful. Very good. So let me go here. Thank you, Empathy. Again, Carmen, talking to Celine, the president is elected by a 2-round majority vote for a 4-year term. The candidate who receives the absolute majority of valid votes in the first round is elected. Wow, what a good definition, Carmen.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're bringing so much value to you guys are all bringing value.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
guys.
This. Anton said, Padre Kelmon. Anton, yes. Padre Kelmon. Anton, do you believe I didn't know this guy existed before
guys,
this election? He came out of the blue
Brazilians are so funny.
Brazilians are funny,
they
even
make
with serious
fun a
things.
lot. Where this guy come from? My
Jesus
goodness.
Christ. I didn't know him from I didn't know him from Adam, really.
He's so funny.
Popped out of the blue.
Yeah. Tarcísio Haddad go to the second.
Now it's official.
Now it's official.
Sao Paulo is going to have a runoff.
What is runoff?
A runoff is the second round for the election.
Yes.
So we're going to have to go and vote again on a Sunday.
Between
Tarcísio
Freitas
versus
Fernando Haddad.
The candidate of Lula, the candidate of Jair Bolsonaro. Brasília, São Paulo is repeating Brasília, basically. So look, Celine is saying Toulouse is much better than Paris. Oh, I want to know the whole of France. I really like France, Celine, really. So Lambo says Paris for Bolsonaro. Anton said the crazy padre. Yes, I know. I have already read. You're welcome to Paris. Bonjour. Okay, maybe one day.
Thank you.
When I went to Europe, I wanted to go to Paris, but we had some planning, so we ended up going to London. So Carmen says about the numbers of Bolsonaro. She's so intelligent. Kevin is talking about Manuela Pires. Kevin is your big fan, right? Say hello to him. And so is Neil, because I know.
Say hello, guys.
Say hi, Kevin.
Guys. Hi, Kevin.
Say, Kevin, come to Brazil in November. In December,
guys, you need to come.
Because we're going to go visit you in Rio. So, your intern is so smart. He's saying, you are our intern. You know that, right? Serve us coffee, please. Go prepare some coffee for us right now.
Yes, please. I'd like to have frappuccino.
Not crappuccino, it's a frappuccino.
No, frappuccino.
Yes. So look,
I don't know how to make coffee.
Rio Grande do Norte. Fátima Bezerra, a new governor.
The states of Rio Grande do Norte in the Northeast.
Woman governor.
A woman has been elected as the governor.
Wow, she's so beautiful. She's a really,
Which the capital is Natal, okay? Paradisic place, right? Natal,
really
Rio Grande do
beautiful
Norte.
old
For you to
lady.
see. Her name is Fátima Bezerra.
Fátima Bezerra.
She has been elected.
PT, hein, gente?
Guys, let me read more comments here. You guys are important and you need to have voice on this live. I discovered this channel tonight. Thanks for this live, Morgan.
Hey, thank you.
Morgan, thank you so much. Please spread the word, because I know a lot of people want to learn about Brazil in English.
Yes,
Here we are.
guys. Here.
There's another member called Brad Zuka, but he's always on vacation.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Okay, Stephanie Loomis. Hello from US, Florida.
Hello, Stephanie.
Welcome.
You are welcome.
Welcome. Hope you're safe in Florida, Stephanie. Me too. I hope Ian hasn't destroyed anything where you are, and I'm really sorry for the people who have lost. Yeah, we just met a guy called Ian. He just bought a property with us here in Brazil. Our last video posted this morning shows this. Ian Beans, hello for you, my friend.
Ian.
Very nice to meet you.
Ian is here.
Unfortunately,
No, he's not live, but he's gonna watch this later.
I don't have the possibility to
meet him, but he will. He will be back in December.
Personal, but you are always welcome here.
Oh,
now
Carnival.
you're gonna be always welcome.
Always.
Yeah.
All of you guys, mi casa, su casa.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, we don't speak Spanish in Brazil, just Portuguese.
Yes, please, guys.
Carvilha. Actually, the highest happiness is achieved after a certain amount of income, because starving is not making you happy. I agree. Money does not make you happy as well, but it gives you the opportunity to be. I agree.
Yes.
Neo Sanjing saying, December we will see you. Hope so, because if you don't, we're going to go get you there in the United States.
December, we're going to go to the beach.
You're going to go to Rio, definitely, to meet these guys there.
I love to go to the beach in December.
Let's all meet in Rio in December. You don't want to be called filha?
Não entendi a pergunta, por que você está falando isso agora?
Porque quando você fala alguma coisa...
She speaks English with me, as you can see, and Portuguese with her mother. Never the other way around.
Tá, porque você me ama. Porque você me ama.
Guys, okay, Carmen D said, Celine is right, Toulouse is better than Paris because we have beautiful things like chocolatine.
Chocolatinho.
Too bad I can't eat chocolate.
I like chocolatinho.
I have labyrinthitis. I can't eat chocolate. Too bad.
Yeah.
A double coffee for me would be nice. Oh, Celine wants you to prepare a double coffee for her.
I don't know how to make coffee.
She's from France. Look, she's watching you.
19%. Lula has... Lula gets another point.
More.
Lula gets another point of the voters. He has 47% of the votes, and Jair Bolsonaro has 44% of the votes, valid votes.
Valid votes.
90%
of the machines checked.
Simone Tebet and Ciro Gomes is still the same.
But not the same numbers, right? Because 430 to Tablet and 307 to Ciro Gomes. So Ciro dropped 0.1 there. Okay, let me read here. Okay. Celine. Oh, so Celine wanted a double coffee. Say, I have other things. Would you like some soft drink? Ask her. Okay, relax. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. But say hello. She's from France and she's not sleeping to be with us. Say bonjour, Celine. Say.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Say.
Monsieur, okay.
Bonjour, Celine.
Bonjour. Como allez-vous?
É bonsoir, né? Bonsoir, Celine.
Como allez-vous?
Como allez-vous? Hey, okay. Kevin Coutin, December. I hope so. Hope you guys are here. God willing. Okay. Are you vaccinated against Oregons? Carmen is asking Stephanie. Okay, please don't forget to press the like. Yes, guys, please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Spread the word. Tell people we have this channel. I'm trying to monetize. I want this to be my job. I want this. Okay, I will keep teaching, but I want this to be my official income.
Guys, Goiás has a
A
governor.
new governor.
Ronaldo Caiado. Ronaldo
I think he's
Caiado.
re-electing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he elected
Re-elected.
Re-elected
Not so bad at
governor
politics.
of Goiás.
So Ronaldo Caiado re-elected Goiás. Okay. Kevin says, guys, click here, Kevin's, and subscribe. Okay, thank you, Kevin, for the support. Thank you. I love Brazil. Amazing people, values, cultural. God bless.
Thank
Same.
you.
We love
Amen.
Americans, by the way, the American people, the peoples of the world in general.
Yes.
Okay, Neo says, Dio, Morgan, Rio in December sounds great. Yeah, Morgan, we have another guy on board.
Arrasou.
Another guy on board. Let's all go to Copacabana. Be very...
You guys can drink some caipirinha on Copacabana.
In Copacabana.
In
yeah.
Copacabana.
We're gonna be very obvious. Copacabana, listening to MPB or Bossa Nova, right? So, okay, let me read here. Joe Wilkinson. Hey, Joe here in Rio. Just back from IMB last night for Planet Hemp. So you were in Sao Paulo and now you're in Rio. Welcome to Brazil.
Welcome.
Very good. Carmi is helping us with the numbers. Morgan, a lot of French watching tonight. It's 1:37 a.m. for us here.
Whoa.
Also, Morgan is in France. That's really cool. Yeah, I kind of got that impression before.
Guys, who's in here?
We have segundo turnos, runoff in Paraíba.
Paraíba is
in the northeast.
From northeast. João Azevedo e Pedro Lima
will run again.
Yes.
To see who's going to be the governor. Joe Randall, it's great that you are helping bring the political process in Brazil to others around the world. Your content is some of the best coming out of Brazil. Joe, we love you, Joe. We love you. What? Too loud? Sorry.
We made this content.
We love you, Joe.
I
Joe.
can't say that we made this content.
You live in our hearts.
A lot of love for you guys who are always welcome here in Brazil.
So many times I have recorded feeling pain.
Yes.
I had 2 surgeries in the beginning of the year. Many videos I recorded. I had just had a surgery. The doctor said stay home. I was filming.
Yes.
My close friends from the United States know this. Sometimes I stopped to almost to cry, but I said, I'm gonna do it because I want to be the difference for the people who want to learn about my country. I'm sorry about my English. I really wanted it to be better, but I'm working on it. I promise I'm gonna be much better than this. Let's see one day. You guys
are good. Come on.
I'm not saying that because I want the guys to say anything. I'm not satisfied. I want it to be even better.
Guys,
Celine is saying hello, sweetie. She's saying hello to you.
Mark is never satisfied with his English.
I'm never satisfied with anything. Always
yes.
I think you need to precise an important fact. Winter in Europe, summer in Brazil. Yes.
Yes.
No, summer in Brazil right now. I know, yes, in December. If you're talking about December, Carmen, you're right. Morgan say arrasou.
Arrasou!
Arrasou is you rock in Portuguese.
Yes,
right?
guys.
I'm drinking homemade caipirinha thinking about you guys. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
By the way, I have a video about caipirinha. If you guys haven't seen, go check. I teach you how to prepare. Okay?
Caipirinha is so popular here, guys. E feijoada. Feijoada too.
Kevin is saying, wear white for the New Year's because we're going to be in Rio with Kevin, with Neil.
Wow, that's going to be awesome, awesome.
Very good. Mojo Rider, did you see my question about the runoff? Did I miss it, Mojo? I'm going to come back.
Não, só mandar de novo.
No, just a second. I'm going to come back and see what I missed. Can you write again, man? Because I can't find this among the comments. It still seems going to be a runoff. I think I commented on this, buddy.
Okay.
You said it still seems it's going to be a runoff. I said yes.
Yes,
so.
It still seems. Now, 99 92?
92%
92%
of
of
the
the
machines
machines.
checked.
Uh-huh.
Lula 47.34, Bolsonaro 45.
Guys, I
44.13.
think that it's gonna be the second round.
No, there's no doubt for me.
Yeah.
There's no question it's gonna be a runoff. Let me read more. Christopher Nazem, do you think Carnival will be better in Rio or Salvador?
Salvador is very popular, very traditional, but Rio too. They are two different kinds of carnival.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, they both are different, but because Salvador is on the streets and you go around the city.
Just like Sao Paulo, we call bloquinhos. People dance on the streets. There is
but Sao Paulo has the two ones, the bloquinho and the sambódromo.
And so does Rio. Rio has carnival on the streets, if I'm not mistaken, and in the sambódromo, Sapucaí. São Paulo has IMB and has on the streets. By the way, the street carnival in the past three forget the pandemic. Before the pandemic, it was becoming probably the biggest carnival in the country.
Yeah, and Salvador, you have how do you say?
Salvador, you have the street carnival as well. Carros alegóricos. Guys,
não é carro alegórico, não. É aquele que fica os cantores em cima.
É trio elétrico.
Guys,
the trucks, there is a truck with a sound.
A big
what is the name in English?
Truck.
I don't know.
A big truck that the people play.
Like Cláudia Leite, Ivete Sangalo, the best singers in Brazil. They sing on top and people go jumping around following the truck. Help me. In Portuguese, we say trio elétrico. How do we say that?
Maybe it's not change the name, but Salvador is famous because of those trios elétricos.
Let me give you a suggestion. Olinda, Pernambuco, close to Recife.
Olinda,
it's a carnival of big. It's not a statue. It's like a doll they make. It's called Boneco de Olinda. Olinda has 1 week of carnival.
Frevo.
Frevo is a typical dance.
Frevo, it's a music.
It's a style. Governador do Rio de Janeiro.
Who?
Reelected?
Who?
Yeah, look, Cláudio Castro.
PL.
Has been elected or re-elected? I don't know if he was the president.
No, I don't think so.
What are they saying? Okay, Cláudio Castro elected governor of Rio de Janeiro. I just want to confirm if he was already. I don't know.
Tá com discurso de polícia. Tá querendo conter o crime, custe o que custar.
So he wants to stop crime in Rio at any cost. That's what he said.
They are
Kevin is saying,
for that.
When I come, you will be speaking slang.
What is slang?
Slang is a different kind of... How can I explain slang? My God, it's an informal way to speak a language. Your English is great. Thank you, Kevin. Dizzy is saying a lot of Bolsonaro people getting elected. If Lula wins, going to be hard to work.
Yes.
Wow, very well put, buddy. Very well put.
It's going to be hard.
Agreed. Christopher Nancy, I'm thinking of being Bahia. If I were you, I would go to Bahia, Rio, Sao Paulo, and Pernambuco.
Bahia is a place that you need to visit, totally. But if you have the possibility to go to Bahia, Rio, and Sao Paulo, they are totally traditional, and
different kinds of scenario, man.
A lot.
Different kinds of going to Recife, Olinda. You have frevo. They dance with an umbrella that is colorful.
It's an amazing frevo. Experience for your life.
Frevo. Type there and you see. Let me tell you guys, we just Alberture 100. We just moved to Brazil and are loving it. Your channel has been great, and we are enjoying watching your election. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Welcome to this live. Nice. We love the São Paulo Carnival. Look at what this person is saying. Thank you so much. I have a video about the last São Paulo Carnival we could go before the pandemic. The pandemic.
And yes. One year.
After, yes.
Yeah, one of this year.
Thanks for checking. But what I am wondering is that if there is a runoff, What will Bolsonaro do to try to get more votes? Mojo, I don't know. Lula as well. Will they change their platforms? I don't believe.
I don't
know
think
what
so.
they will do. They will attack one another.
Yeah.
Bolsonaro will call the guy a former prisoner, and Lula will say, you are a fascist, you
Fascista.
are a dictator, and a copycat of a Hitler. They have
Minas
already said
Gerais
that.
has another governor.
Romeu
Romeu
Zema,
Zema.
no, another no, the same. Romeu Zema from Partido Novo has been re-elected.
Romeu Zema.
This guy, take notes on this name, Romeu Zema, probably a strong candidate for the next presidential election. He comes from, he's from the Novo. I have explained the Novo is the party that doesn't accept money from the government to finance the campaigns.
Yes.
And this guy has changed Minas Gerais. He's coming out as a great candidate for the next presidential election. Write down my prediction. Okay, I think I've answered Mojo now. Dizzy, Bolsonaro didn't win the first round as the current president. This means a lot. Yes. Yeah, because everybody, if he were doing this wonderful government, as people are saying, and I'm not saying anything, I'm just quoting here, he should have won the first, right?
Yes.
Okay, Kelki, trio elétrico. Kelki has helped me with the vocabulary. So 1 second, I lost it. Is Brazilian. There is no equivalent as far as I know. Musical trio. I remember seeing something about something truck, sound truck. I don't remember. Something like this. Your English is just fine. Thank you, Anton. Oh, Kevin is joking. Electric thrills. No, it's not. Celine, thank you for your lights about these elections. You're 3 gorgeous people. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
Thank
are you.
You
You are a very beautiful person. There's no name for this, but in English. Thank you. So trio elétrico, wonderful.
Guys, trio
like
elétrico
tapioca,
top.
right? There's no name for tapioca.
Mandioca.
No, mandioca they have.
Eh?
Yes, I just don't remember. Mandioca is a root that we eat in Brazil.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. I never memorized those. I just gave up of Rio. Wow, you mean the Carnival, Dizzy? Sambodrome, Marques de Sapucaí, Blocos in Rio. Kevin saying, I go to sleep. Thanks so much for this amazing live tonight.
Thank you.
Morgan.
Good night sleep, Morgan.
Thank you so much for your beautiful presence.
We wait
here.
for you in December, okay?
I hope you come.
We are looking forward.
Trio elétrico, Carmen dicen, a truck equipped with sound. Carmen needs to be hired by this channel. She's helping us with the public.
Nice.
Thank you, Carmen. Equipped with sound equipment, forming a kind of mobile stage for artists. See you next round. Take care. See you, Celine.
Good night,
nice
sleep,
rest.
guys.
Yeah. Bon courage pour demain. She's gonna be drowsy all day long on Monday because she hasn't slept much. Bon nuit, Celine.
Tadinha.
Ian Beans, yeah. No, applause, Ian. I am sorry I can't watch your live because I have to do computer work for tomorrow, but thank you for everything. Say hello to my little niece and my sister. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ian, thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. And the crazy preacher gonna be yelling from the crowd of the debates. Oh man, gonna be fun. I agree, buddy. Lambo said Bolsonaro looks more classy. Okay. So Carmen's okay, Lambo, Bolsonaro. Class in the same sentence. Jesus asking, okay. No disrespectable, no problem, no disrespect. Yes, everybody's just talking here. Josie Rodriguez, my husband has been watching you for quite some time now. I am Brazilian, he's Canadian. He actually made me subscribe to your channel. What is your husband's name? I want to put it here inside my heart. He's a smart guy. I just sent you your info to the whole family.
Jair Bolsonaro has going down again.
Yeah, Jair Bolsonaro has gone down 43.98%.
Guys,
and Lula?
93% of the machines are checked. Lula is still 47% of the valid votes. Jair Bolsonaro go down again. He has
43.98%.
43.98%. And Simone Tabet and Ciro Gomes is still
Tabet.
the same number.
She's still saying Simone Tabet.
Christopher Nazan is saying, that's the same way we call the root, a mandioca, in Creole. Yeah, Portuguese.
In Creole.
Yeah, Creole is a language,
Top.
right? Portuguese has some origins from a lot of places, Latin, basically. Okay, I saw this bud on the movie Ó Pai Ó. Who? What are you talking, Christopher? The bud, you're talking about the mandioca, okay.
Yes, Ó Pai Ó.
Hi, Ian. Laymo is saying hi to Ian. Carmen, merci. Paulette sur Toulouse, okay. You know, my French is horrible. I don't know why I try. By the way, I'll be in Brazil Saturday. Woohoo! But what part of Brazil, Christopher? Are you going to be in Sao Paulo? We could meet up, okay? I got my CPF thanks to your video. Yeah.
Whoa, nice. Oh, I like it. It.
Guys, you are the reason for this channel to exist. Believe me. You are the reason for this channel to exist. I know it helps me a lot, but it's completely wanting to do something different.
Guys, talking about content, if you feel comfortable to send us what you need to know, what you have interest to know about Brazil culture, laws, anything.
Anything you give us, right? Give us suggestions, right?
Yeah.
For example, the video we recorded today, right, Mommy?
Yes.
It's a suggestion from a subscriber. 2 subscribers. Kevin, now you are here. When I thanked you, I think you were not online. I made a video today inside the supermarket to show inflation, to show the prices, how much it costs for a toilet soap, for shampoo, for rice, for beans. I also showed the inside of the supermarket. What does it look like? What is it like to be in Brazil? It's going to be released tomorrow. After this live, I'm going to edit the video and post it tomorrow, 7 p.m. Brasilia time. 7 p.m. Brasilia time, okay? Just check there. I know it's 6 p.m. in New York, and I know it's 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. UK time, okay? Probably Europe time is 11 p.m. Okay. Carmen D says, avec plaisir. You guys do live every day. I'm gonna be here. We wish, but no.
Guys, the next live, I suggest Mark to do, and like I'm cooking, trying to cook in coxinha.
Oh yeah, that was a suggestion. That was a suggestion.
Good or not? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be realized here, right?
Be released, yes.
Released, yeah.
So look, you guys, okay. My CPF was dead because I don't vote. Are you sure? Because they understand that foreigners take CPFs. You don't need to vote. And CPFs are not canceled anymore. In the past, every year we needed to send some documents to Receita Federal, the fiscal government, the fiscal institution here in the government.
Maybe
but not anymore.
Something.
It's a hit, Christopher.
Right.
But not anymore. Send me a private message later. I'm going to investigate this for you.
We're going to check for you, okay?
Yeah. I'll be in Maceió. Oh, Christopher.
Whoa,
you
nice.
are
Nice
so
place.
smart.
My dad is from Ceará.
Alagoas.
Alagoas. My dad is
Maceió is Alagoas.
Yeah.
Her dad was born there.
My dad was born there.
And the mother too, no?
No, my mom is Ceará.
Her mother's from Ceará, the beautiful state of Alagoas, the beautiful state of Maceió. Alagoas, it's called the Brazilian Caribbean.
Yes.
The Brazilian beautiful. Caribbean. So check why. The
beautiful,
color of the waters.
Beautiful.
Okay. 2 in the morning in France. Carmen is still with us. God bless your soul, Carmen.
Wow,
God bless your soul.
Carmen, thank you.
Thank you for this video, Kevin saying thank you. It's been a pleasure. How your daughter speak English so well? How do you speak English so well? Can you please tell them? There are videos with her, by the way, on the channel. Tell Dizzy.
So Dizzy, when I was in mommy's belly, my daddy said that when I was gonna be born, he will
He would.
speak.
He would teach me. No, he would
te-
speak. Yeah, sorry.
He would speak English with me my
Only.
whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So then I got the English.
From me.
From he and
And the
watching
videos. Every YouTuber she follows, she doesn't watch Brazilian television. She watches YouTube and the streaming. So everything is in English. By the way,
everything.
this is something in this house, okay?
Yeah.
We don't watch anything in Portuguese.
Yeah, we do. Chaves.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot Chaves.
and ela assiste Júlia Meneghel.
Yeah, but Chaves is part of my childhood.
And
so-
Julia Meneghel and Julia, not Julia, and Vitória.
But the
Meneghel.
streamings are never in Portuguese. The content that we consume, they're all in English.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay,
yes. Let me read more here. I love the cooking videos. More of those, com certeza. Good
wow,
suggestion.
nice.
So coxinha is a good one.
Coxinha is gonna be one.
Coxinha is a popular Brazilian food that consists of. This girl is amazing, Carmen. Of ground and shredded chicken meat covered with dough and shaped into a teardrop-like form, breaded and fried. Carmen, if I don't have you on my next live, I'm gonna feel very bad because you have helped us a lot.
You're gonna be sad.
Yes. Edward Kelly, it's mandatory that foreign citizens that live in Brazil participate in elections. Yes, Edward, but if you live in Brazil, I don't think it's Dizzy case. Is this Dizzy? I think he doesn't live in Brazil. He doesn't have a visa for. Please explain me. I don't remember. I got the impression that you don't. That you are from abroad. I love Alagoas. Long live Zumbi and Dandara. Zumbi, yes. Dragos. My wife just got home from work in the post, all at the Brazilian consulate here in Chicago. Wow, congratulations. So as you guys can see, Brazilians are called out everywhere.
Piauí has another governor, Rafael Fonteles.
Good.
Rafael
it's a new
Fonteles
governor.
From PT, if I'm not wrong, PT.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Piauí has elected. It's a new or elected?
I think it's new.
It's a new. Okay. Yes, eleito. So it's new, exactly. Senador no Ceará, Camilo Sobreira de Santana is elected or not yet, Tali? No, 10% still.
Not yet.
Okay, let me read more here. So cute. Her English is so nice. I think real people has trouble with English. I do.
Yes.
Look like
Brazilian has a lot of trouble with English.
There is an explanation for that. Let me tell you why the Cariocas have problems. Because Cariocas speak like this. Por quê? Okay? Entonação. What else? Caistro.
Caixa de bicho.
Caixa. Avenida? Consumidor. So they have this sound. Por. Letter R is spoken from here. Because Rio de Janeiro was the capital of Brazil during the empire, okay, when the Portuguese were here. And the metropole that was more popular was Paris. So they were aligned to France, not to England. And up until like 20 years ago, French was taught in the public schools, not English. I think things have changed, but in the past, French was taught in Rio. So in Sao Paulo, people have the redneck accent, like porta. So it's better to say better. Border, right? Car.
The biggest difficult from Brazil is the th.
Yeah, the
there.
Thought. So this kind of things.
Or mountain.
Yeah, they cannot produce the snow sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so bora Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro. É o Coco Cake. Welcome, Coco. Okay, so I'm from America, Edward is saying. Good, welcome. I have a lot of American friends now because of the channel, and I love that. Sim, porque your TV is dubbed. Your Portuguese. Yes, my TV is. No, my TV is not dubbed. Okay, my TV is in original Portuguese. But I don't even have a television set in my house.
Yes,
I have
guys.
a projector
Yeah,
because I don't like the Brazilian
but we
open
won't watch.
television.
We won't watch
Yeah.
TV. We still
We consume series
on
and
YouTube.
movies and all the time. Brazilian has good content. Globoplay. Suggestion for you. If you want to learn Portuguese, globoplay.com. Good content. They don't pay me for this, but it's true. I talk like Renzo Gracie. Look like I'm mugging people when I speak. Sounding sotaque, okay. Sound okay. Isqueiro. Oh, yes. Oh,
Isqueiro.
This you understand.
Gostoso.
Gostoso. Garoto. Merenda. There is a sentence that we like to mock cariocas with, which is esqueci meu lápis na esquina da escola. Which means I have forgotten my pencil on the corner of the school.
Esqueci meu lápis na esquina da escola.
Look, cariocas. Esqueci meu lápis na esquina da escola. Paulistas, from São Paulo. Esqueci meu lápis na esquina da escola. Totally different.
Né?
95.04% of the machines checked. Lula is ahead with 47.63. Bolsonaro 43.88. Okay.
4 hours after the finished.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Wow, 4 hours.
4 hours after the finished.
Almost 3 hours of live.
Guys, my goodness.
Oh, Carioca is a love song and dance composed by Vixen with lyrics. Yeah, Carioca, no, Carmen, Carioca is the name we give for people who are born in Rio. People who are born in Rio are called Carioca. People who are born in São Paulo are called Paulista. People who are born in Rio Grande do Sul are called Gaúcho. People who are born in Paraná, Paranaense. Santa Catarina, Catarinense.
What about Brasília?
Brasília é Calango. Correct? I'm the best.
Rio Grande do Norte.
Rio Grande do Norte, Capixaba. People who are born in Minas, Mineiro. Ok? Eu não falo português, mas entende tudo. Just Duolingo and watching. If you need a Portuguese teacher,
nice.
I have developed a
He's
course called Brasil Sem
teacher
Legendas.
ever.
I teach through Zoom. So if you want to learn the Portuguese with Mark Saint,
He's the best.
just let me know. Send me a direct message on Instagram if you do. How about born in Recife? Pernambuco, is this? Brian Hanna.
Pernambuco.
Pernambuco, sorry.
Pernambuco.
Recife is Recifense? I think it's Recifense.
I don't know.
Me. Check for me, people who are born in Recife. Tell a Carioca to say chiqueiro e isqueiro. Try it with the Carioca accent. Yeah.
Chiqueiro.
It's very different.
É.
Não, coloca assim, ó. Quem nasceu no Recife é o quê? Quem nasceu no Recife? Eu acho que é recifense. É o quê? Olha lá. Recifense.
É isso aí.
Recifense. Em Fortaleza. Ixi. Quem nasceu em Fortaleza?
Fortaleza, let's see.
My God, I don't know. You got me on this, man. You got me on this. The Northeast.
No Acre.
É, acriano. Eu sei que é acriano.
Acriano ou acreense?
But you guys are asking about cities. I was talking about states.
Fortalecense.
Gentílicos. É gentílico. Não, peraí.
Fortalezense.
Fortalezense. Horrible. Okay, let's come back here. I can see what a carioca is about. The Portuguese of the North, my family speak like that every day. Yes, sorry. Yes, that's true.
Vamos lá. Waiting for the TSE to give us...
Muito bom. Manuela, what are you doing? Sit down.
Guys, Pernambuco has second right.
I'm not going to read your comments because people from Acre will hate me, okay?
Okay.
If you were born in Acre, you're a dinosaur. Okay. So, presidente. The president, 95.56 of the machines checked, 47.69% to Lula, Bolsonaro.
43%. 43% of
43.83. She doesn't like the last two numbers.
Yes.
And then Simone Tebet, 4.23. Ciro Gomes, 3.06. Okay.
Okay.
Anything? Oh, we're just waiting for the president, for the presidential checking finishes. So then we go, and then we'll let you go. Okay. Anything else? Brian Hanna, parabéns. Thank you, Brian. Carioca da Gema. Man, you know a lot of... You're not Brazilian, right? You said you're from the United States. You know a lot about Brazil. That's amazing, Dizzy.
Not yet, guys.
O que isso tem a ver com o que você estava falando? Yeah, nothing, sorry.
Quem perguntou isso?
Carmen, completely got lost, sorry. I rematch on October 30th, yes. Question, what is the difference in margin that doesn't call for a runoff? As I explained, Kevin, a runoff is, you have to have double, right? You have to have
more than half.
A half plus one. If you have 51%, you are already reelected.
Doria wants with
51.
With 51,
Yes.
yeah.
So normally it's 51 to one guy and then 26 for another, 30 for another. So
Let's wait
more
here.
Than 50%. Yeah, cocoa cake is correct.
Cocoa cake? What's that?
I have no idea. Where are you from, Coco? From Brazil?
I don't think so.
Any change? Nothing so far?
Not yet.
You know what you call New Yorkers that live in you? Carry-Yorkers. Interesting.
Carry-Yorkers?
Yes. Like you, right, Kevin? Big carry-Yorker. No more results, study from anything else?
Not yet.
Guys, while we wait for more results to come, I just want to let you know that for those who are interested in buying a property in Brazil, invest in the country, I'm working with a realtor here in Sao Paulo with wonderful opportunities. Tomorrow, we're going to record in Moema, one of the best neighborhoods in Sao Paulo, where we're going to be talking. Manuela, pick up another chair, filha. Where you're going to be showing more possibility for you guys to invest in Sao Paulo and in Brazil, consequently. Many people have been writing me about Rio. I'm going to break the news. I'm going to be helping you guys buy properties in Rio as well. I cannot say no to this. Just give me some time because I'm working things out in order to go to Rio and start making videos more there, especially about investment opportunities in real estate. Okay?
Daddy, you want to resume the process of the process that happened here in the election? Just explain for who's.
What do you mean? What process?
Desde o começo, desde quando a gente faz o treinamento, aí a zerésima.
Quer falar?
Não, é melhor você fala melhor.
Oh, Dizzy, you're Brazilian. I'm just disguised as a gringo. Don't blow my disfarce, okay? No problem. Disfarce, man, it's disguise, yes. Don't blow my disguise. Sorry, buddy. Na Europa, eu pra Finlândia. So you're from Finland? Eu amo Brasil e fofoca.
Eu amo Brasil e fofoca?
Amo Brasil e amo fofoca.
Adoro.
Carmen, do you think that these elections will have an impact on the Ukrainian conflict? If so, why? My God, Carmen, you're flying high, man. Girl, sorry. You're flying high. Wonderful questions. I think so, because... let me think for a second. Well, Lula was the president who created the BRICS with the other presidents, and Putin was the president or the prime minister of Russia. This was a long time ago when he created the BRICS. They were partners. I don't know now. I really don't know if Brazil will still keep abstaining from voting at UN every time Russia is going to be sanctioned because of trading. I really don't know. It's something for us to wait for the next developments, I believe. Carmen D, you're a man, Portuguese. Sorry, man. Sorry. So Carmen, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. You should talk more about São José dos Campos. It's a beautiful city. Yeah, and it's not so far away from here, man.
My sister lives there.
Yeah, her sister lives there. Good suggestion. They have a wonderful university there.
Embraer
called
também.
ITA, and Embraer, the factory that makes our airplanes.
Yeah.
And is from São José dos Campos. 95.99 of the machines checked. Lula ahead 47.75. Bolsonaro 43.79.
Yes, guys.
It's gonna be a fierce competition, as I said in the beginning.
I think it was gonna the second row again.
Yeah. Almost 3 hours of live. Thank you very much for being with us up until now. It means a lot. I have been planning lots of things for this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please do it. Spread the word with other foreigners. I need more foreigners to be here watching us, and Brazilians as well. It's not a problem. But I really want to help people come to Brazil, be more comfortable, familiar with the country. I want you guys to finding us a friend whenever you're here, okay?
Que horas que você vai querer falar para quem você votou?
I won't.
Você não vai nessa live, não?
No, not in any video. I won't. Lembra quando o Bolsonaro quase acabou com a guerra antes de acabar? Don't remember this. We need Rio, especially. Yeah, we need to make videos in Rio.
Yes, guys.
My kid live outside the city of Rio. I thank God every day, okay? I'm a robot. What? I'm a robot in Iowa, USA, married to a Portuguese woman. I like your lawyer video about real estate. I'm not rich when I buy a property. Ok. Antes de começar, quero dizer, Bolsonaro quase acabou com a guerra. Don't remember this. No, I'm not going to. Look, he's saying, don't say your vote. I'm not going to say my vote. I think I explained this in the beginning of the video, and neither will she. There are things that we don't mix. The purpose of the channel is not to bring trolls.
Yeah.
Fighting me because I have voted in one guy or another. I'm not going to do it. The purpose of the channel is to bring something good for people, not a discussion. It's not a political channel. Even if you look, I give my opinion in the things that I believe, but nothing that is polemic, because
yes,
I'm looking for trouble. You know what I mean?
Guys, maybe Ciro said that he's going to aposentar.
He's going to retire.
Yeah.
Ciro is going to retire. He's not going to try the elections
anymore. Ciro is going
anymore.
to retire.
He got really disappointed.
Something like this.
Not now, filha.
Eu acho que é possível.
He's got really disappointed, right? Guys, look. Amanda Trapp, vi que meu esposo Dragos comentou que trabalhei nas eleições no consulado em Chicago. Fiquei surpresa que ele não comentou que trabalho no consulado. Uma boa noite para vocês. Boa noite para você também, Amanda.
Boa noite,
she said,
obrigada.
She's the wife of that guy that says, oh, my wife has just come from the election. She worked here in the consulate. She also said that she works in the consulate. So, boa noite para você. Very nice to have you here. Thank you very much for for being with us.
Obrigada.
People are
Nada.
getting crazy today, both ways. Yeah, they're gonna hate and try to discredit you. Very good, Jeezy. You are a brilliant guy. That's right. I don't wanna. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for bringing information about Brazil and making a good name of this country. Okay, giving a good name to this country. Ah, Coco is saying ela votou pro Lula pelos olhos dela.
Eu? Eu não.
So, não, agora você fala, eu sim. Ah, he's really giving up? Yeah, Ciro Gomes is giving a speech right now. And Tali's listening to it. Let me see. He's really...
42 anos working, 42 years working in the politics.
Yeah, Ciro Gomes is...
Giving up of working with politics.
No, he's not giving up. No, he didn't say he's giving up. Ciro Gomes, he's in fourth position. He just said that he has never seen such a complicated situation in the country as he's seeing right now. The polarization, you know. So, no, Lula won. No, Lula didn't win. We're gonna have a runoff.
Falou que o PDD, talvez o PDD vai apoiar o Lula.
PDTs from Ciro Gomes, maybe they will support Lula for the runoff.
Lula.
I'm going to sleep. Pray for us in Rio. Thank you, Jeezy. Thank you very much. Have a good night, bro. Carmen is saying, now I know it's a man, sorry. So how many? 96.42% of the machines checked. Lula is 47.80, Manuela. What are you doing?
Nothing.
47.80% of the votes and 43.79% to Bolsonaro. Okay, guys? Lula supports Venezuelan moves. What can you say about that?
Nossa, por que demora, né?
Yeah, look, I
Uma
remember
hora
when he was the president, he was aligned with Venezuela, with Ecuador. The guy in Ecuador was kind of complicated. So yes, he was aligned with these guys, Evo Morales, right? And this is something that Bolsonaro has always mentioned when criticizing Lula. I don't believe he's giving up. He has Ceará in the palm of his hand. Yeah, look, I don't know if he's giving up. He's just saying, look, I've never seen such a complicated situation in my life. That's what he's saying. Ecuador is okay, Venezuela though. Yeah, Ecuador was not okay when Lula was the president, okay? Just to make it clear. Anything else?
O Ciro falou que ele jamais, nunca na vida, ia apoiar o Bolsonaro.
So Ciro has said that he will never ever support Bolsonaro.
Carnival?
Never. But he didn't say anything about Lula?
No.
He didn't say anything about Lula. Well, what is decided right now is that we're gonna have a runoff. This is for sure.
Yeah.
You like my hat, guys? So we're gonna have a runoff, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have another live on the night of the runoff. I think it's gonna be October 30th. And then we can have this amazing conversation again, right? And
Santa Catarina is going to the second row.
So there is gonna be a runoff in Santa Catarina.
Décio.
Melo e Décio.
Jorginho Melo e Décio Lima.
Okay, that's very good. I think we can wrap it up. What do you think? Time to call it a night?
Let's go wait for the
You're gonna wait
result.
for the end? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to write anything, go ahead. Boa noite para todos. Kelk is leaving.
Kelk is leaving.
We are about to leave as well. So in 7 minutes, when we complete 3 hours or the result finishes, we're gonna go. Whatever happens first.
The result is
It's already decided, in my opinion, because it's 96%. So we're gonna have Lula versus Bolsonaro.
Let me see.
So yeah, I
here.
think it's time for us to go.
I found-
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for being with us up until now. I have a video to edit for tomorrow. It's been a pleasure. I can't thank you enough for every single message you guys have left here and the support. It's been amazing. So we have an appointment. October 30th, when the run... October 30th? Dá uma olhada no calendário para mim, por favor. Deixa eu olhar aqui. October 30th is a Sunday, yes. October 30th, we're going to have a runoff. Manuela, please. We're going to have a runoff. And on the day of the runoff, we're going to have another live. Beijos da França for you too.
Beijos.
Thank you very much. So we're going to have another live on October 30th to talk about the results and who the next president will be. I just want to say that it's going to be faster, I believe. It's going to be faster, I believe, because it's just the president.
Everything's going to be faster.
Everything. We're just
Even-
president and governor,
Even the
right?
time when we go to the school and vote.
Yes. No more lines.
Today we pick up a very big line.
Mm-hmm. Reinaldo Garza just in. Hello. We're finishing the live, but I hope you guys can, if you haven't watched, you can watch as soon as it's available for you guys on YouTube. After the streaming is done. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, but it's time for us to go.
And next week we're gonna have the coxinha.
Yeah, we're gonna prepare coxinha.
Try to prepare, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How
if-
about a live video?
a live video?
We're gonna make a live. Tali and Manu and I, we're gonna make a live from the kitchen. If you don't want, it's okay, no problem.
Trying to have a coxinha.
Trying to have a
prepare
coxinha. Prepare coxinha. Teach you guys how to prepare the coxinha. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a video about coxinha on this channel. Just go check. Let me just read some final messages. If Lula wins tonight, start the live again. No, he's not gonna win anymore, Christopher.
I don't think so. I don't think one
We have
person
4%,
is specific is going to win.
No, we have 4%
I don't
to
think.
conclude the machines.
Yeah.
And 47.84 to Lula, 43.71
Lula is
to
very
Bolsonaro.
close, but I think he is not to win.
I don't think Bolsonaro can. You mean, Carmen is asking, do you think Bolsonaro can win? You mean on the runoff? Look, everything is on the table now.
Yeah.
Everything's on the table. That's why the campaign that starts tomorrow is really important, okay? Família linda, muito sucesso para vocês.
Obrigada.
Obrigado você,
Beijo.
Coco. Olha,
Arrasou.
por mais pessoas assim nesse mundo, for more people like you guys, sharing love and friendship. This is what we need. See you on October 30th, said Greg McLean. Ciao, ciao, Manuela and family. Say ciao to Greg. Thank you, guys. Don't forget
Até
to
mais.
watch the videos. I posted a video today celebrating with Ian his achievement.
E
of
segue
getting
a
an
gente
apartment.
no Instagram.
At Brazil.subtitled
Sorry,
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
At Brazil.subtitled. Follow us there. Also, don't forget to watch the previous videos. Help us with the views. We need more views. Help us. Binge watch the channel. Even if you don't have time to see, just enter there on the playlists and play for me, please. You're going to help me a lot. I had a coxinha in Portugal and it wasn't good. Foi ruim, Christopher saying.
Coxinha ruim não é
But in
legal.
Brazil is good.
Coxinha, a bad coxinha is not a good thing.
Greg wants you to wave to the people.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much. Boa noite para vocês e até. Muito
Até.
obrigado.
Bye.
Tchau.
See you guys. Bye.